gurgling, knocking sounds coming from your pipes, rusty leaking heater. I think it's about time you called Drain Masters Plumbing Company. Nowadays, most water heaters are being stressed. Pipes are leaking from worn gaskets or improper fittings, and drains are clogged with sediment, mineral deposits, or even corrosion. Regular maintenance is extremely important to keep efficiency and avoid serious issues in the future. We specialize in drain cleaning, water heaters, garbage disposals, leak inspections, leak repairs, and all other residential and commercial plumbing related services. Drain Masters Plumbing Company is a locally family-owned business with over 20 years experience and a long list of satisfied customers in San Diego County. Our highly trained, skillful technicians with fully stocked work vehicles can troubleshoot or repair any problems they are faced with right on the spot. So don't wait, call us today.
HoodTalkNews.com. We on fire.
Hood morning, family. You're listening to the best talk show on the planet, Hood Talk News, with your host, Peaches and Hood. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and donate if you can. Thank you, and have a blessed day.
The best part of waking up is not giving a fuck.
Yes. What's good, family? Check in, goddamn it. Tell a friend, go and run and tell a friend that we on the goddamn hour. What's good, HTN? Hold on, y'all know the rules, man. I gotta goddamn send these notifications out, get everybody in here. Let them know we here, goddamn it. Let them know we here. It ain't gonna take that long because I did most of them earlier, goddamn it. But y'all check in, goddammit. We got to talk about it today, y'all. We got to talk about it today, man. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 goddamn second. Hold on. We going to talk about the goddamn day, y'all. I promise you, like I always say, I ain't going to fix no bacon and egg sandwich. All I ask for 2 seconds of your goddamn time for me to get it right, goddammit. I ain't got no secretary, so y'all know, goddammit. Y'all got to hold on. Now, shit. I know it's some nigga that be on live and they walk back and forth and they fixing grits and eggs and all type of shit. You see they stove on and every goddamn thing. But I promise y'all, I'm not gonna do that this morning, goddammit. When you come on this motherfucker, you got to have everything ready, goddammit. You goddamn don't start eating when you goddamn start your goddamn live now. Don't start cooking when you start your live, because nobody don't give a fuck about that. Y'all see some of these motherfuckers, they come on their goddamn live and goddammit be doing all type of shit. Nigga, why you didn't do that when you turned on your live, goddammit? YouTube don't give you no time schedule, nigga. It's whatever time you want to come on. Now, goddammit, y'all gonna have to stop that shit now, shit. Every time I turn around, there's a motherfucker cooking something. Oh, yeah, hold on, y'all. They come back and forth to the goddamn camera. Hold on, y'all. I got this chicken on the stove. Hold on, y'all. We ain't gonna do that over here. We get right down to goddamn business. Now, what's going on with y'all, HTN? What's good, everybody? What's going on? Hey, look, man. We gonna talk about it today, man. I went and I looked at that goddamn video that I hate looking at, of Nipsey goddamn murder scene. I hate looking at that goddamn video, but I went and looked at that motherfucker over and over again, y'all, because I wanted to see what this dude had 2 guns in his motherfucking hand. That shit just been on my mind. Like, where the fuck did the 2 guns come from? This nigga ain't had no motherfucking 2 goddamn guns. And even when you seen him bend the corner, he had 1 hand down. Now, I don't know how this nigga hold 2 guns in 1 motherfucking hand. I don't get it, y'all. I don't understand. Unless he been studying some goddamn John Wayne movies before he went down that motherfucker, some cowboy shit. We never heard in the history of street niggas doing shooting that goddamn it, they shooting like the Wild Wild West. Now, come on, man. This is some bullshit, man. They telling us shit they want us to goddamn believe, man. But the goddamn video, that motherfucker is disgusting, man. I promise you it's disgusting. I hate watching that motherfucker because it take me back to day one. I hate watching that motherfucker, y'all. But we gonna talk about it today, man. Y'all get on up in here, man. That video is so goddamn disgusting to me, in the way, how everybody was around the goddamn scene. even when goddamn, I hate to call this nigga name, when old Dusty ran out the door, y'all already know who I'm talking about when I say old goddamn Dusty. When he ran out the door, it's just like that shit was some shit from a goddamn, hey, I hate to be with the goddamn, you know, the conspiracy theory motherfucker, the Illuminati I hate to be with them, but that shit looked like a goddamn scene out a goddamn movie, y'all. It looked like a scene out of a goddamn movie. How he kicked them in the head and ran off and all that shit there. It's like, y'all let a nigga do goddamn too much, man. Y'all, how this nigga did all this shit. I'm just watching this shit, like how the whole shit played out, man. Like, goddamn, this nigga came on the scene and did a whole fucking lot of shit, y'all. He did a lot of shit. This man ran back, came up, ran back, and then it's like, old Dusty came out the door as soon as the job was done. You see what I'm saying? As soon as the job was done. It's like it was a perfect time, and I'm watching this shit over and over because you know me, I like to get the facts straight. I don't really want to be putting no blame on nobody if you know, I ain't got to. You see what I'm saying? If it ain't worth putting the blame on them. But every time I watch that goddamn video, it lead me back to like, what the fuck was old Dusty doing? Like, what the fuck? You was in that motherfucker with your feet up listening to your goddamn headphones or something? Okay, it's done. It's time. What the fuck, man? That's why I hate watching that goddamn video, man. But I had to go back into that video just to look at that motherfucker again. And now, when I pay attention to, I know a lot of people say the dude that would buy the garbage can or whatever, I don't think he had nothing to do with it. When I look at the video, you can clearly see that dude putting whatever he put in the garbage can and hold the walk by. But goddamn it, man, it was too many people out there watching every fucking thing, man, for us not to get no real answers. So that's what I want to talk about today, man. Y'all hit me up, man. Let me see these phones. Man, y'all hit me up. The phone line's wide open, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about this shit today, man. We definitely got to talk about it. Y'all hold on. Let me turn this goddamn fan on because I'm hot in the motherfucker, goddamn it. Hold on. I'm back. Yeah, man, we got to talk about that shit today, man, because every time I look at that disgusting ass video, man, it just make me goddamn, man, it just take me back to day one, man. It just make me madder than a motherfucker, and I could see why Sam is not really fucking with people, man. He's not really coming out, man. As you look at that, if that was my motherfucking brother, man, and I looked at that goddamn whole crime scene over and over again, which I know he did, because I know this is his brother we talking about. We know he studied that goddamn video. We know he watched that motherfucker over and over again, man. That video is fucking disgusting, man. That's disgusting. Anybody that was on that motherfucking scene, I swear, wouldn't be shit to me no more either, man. Anybody that was on that scene wouldn't be shit to me no fucking more, man, after shit like that. They wouldn't be nothing to me, man. Cause so when I watched that shit, it put me in the motherfucking mind frame of what I feel Sam would be feeling right now, man. That video is disgusting, man. And you know, I stayed away from that video for a long time after seeing that shit the first day. You know, that shit just had me all fucked up. Had my head all fucked up, man. And you know, it put me back to the first day when every time I watched that motherfucker, man. Every time I watch it, how old Dusty ran out the door, right on time, y'all. The killer looked at him and everything. He ain't turn around, and he had two guns. He ain't turn around and try to shoot at him. Oh, that's his home. You know, the first thing, listen, put yourself, you know, not saying you as evil as this motherfucker, but put yourself in the killer's shoes, right? You running off. You see his main dog come out the goddamn door. You gonna start busting at him because you don't know if he finna start busting. You gonna make sure your back is fucking clear. That was too fucking close for comfort, goddammit. Ain't nowhere in hell, goddammit. If I was the goddamn killer, I'm turning around and I'm busting at this nigga too, cause he done shot out the goddamn door and we don't know what the fuck he up to. It just, man, just looking at the whole shit, man, I see and I understand now why Sam feel the way he fucking feel, man. We got a call on the air. Caller, what's good with you?
What's up, big bro? This Rod from Tennessee. How you doing, bro?
Rod, what's going on, man? Man, hey, Rod, man, I watched that goddamn video again, dog. That shit took me back to day one, man. I hate watching that goddamn video, but I know we were going to talk about this topic today, so I had to go watch it, but I could understand, dog, why Sam ain't fucking with none of these niggas, man. If you watch that goddamn crime scene, man, it's disgusting how so many people was out there and they let this shit play the fuck out, man. How the fuck this nigga ain't never seen a crime done like this where you in your hood, man, and a nigga run up 3-4 times and shoot you, man, in front of the hood, in front of everybody, man. That's why you gotta wonder who the fuck was out there, man. Was it all decoys? Was it all motherfuckers? Come on, man, cause that's how I looked at the shit, man.
It sure looked like to me that even Eric Holder thought somebody loved Nip enough.
Yeah,
the way he ran off the 2 times.
Come on now.
Right. I was wondering if maybe he saw somebody that he knew was a shooter out there, and maybe that's why he bagged up a couple of times.
Right.
And once they didn't do nothing, he realized, oh, okay, so it is green light. You know what I'm talking about?
Now. How about this? He could have been watching, because he kept bagging up to that goddamn wall. He could have been watching who he thought was going to come out that marathon store. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Come on now. The shit all fucked up. Go ahead, Rod.
I'm wondering about, you know, the guys that called in yesterday that was saying that Nipsey was in violation. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. See,
and I'm one.
Go ahead, Rod.
I'm wondering, like, was that his violation punishable by death? Was that one of them death violations, or?
Come on.
You know, did they just take it, or did they act like he was in violation? You know, because he didn't have nobody with him.
Come on.
Maybe he thought he was just going to get a DP.
Come on.
And that was going to be that on it.
And I'm glad you said that, Rob, because, see, that's why I love when the neighborhood called it. I know a lot of people want me to go listen to people that's talking because, you know, they may be a Crip, they may be a Blood, but I like to talk to them people that come straight from out that fucking neighborhood. That's why I be telling people, we can't listen to the goddamn news. How the news gonna tell us what the fuck going on in our own goddamn neighborhood with what we in? So that's why I like to listen to the regular, everyday people that be calling up, like you say, and be saying what the fuck they saying, because you gonna get more out of that than listening to a nigga that claim he's somebody, right? He could be all that. He could be all that. But are you from that goddamn neighborhood, goddammit? We get people that call in from that neighborhood. People that get haircuts at that goddamn barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Because of the level of who you is on the streets, that don't mean you know what's going on in this goddamn Nipsey case, goddammit. We got people that's actually calling in from the neighborhood. And like you say, was that a death violation, goddammit? Did he do something that goddamn bad where y'all had to motherfucker kill him?
Exactly. I always said, whenever I called, I always said I felt like they manipulated both sides of the situation. However it was manipulated, I don't think the man did nothing that deserved death. I mean, but I don't know.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you know, a motherfucker put him in a situation. Look, let me tell you something. When I was younger, in my town, everybody started getting in games when we was about 12, 13 years old. You feel me?
Right on.
So, but when I wanted to be in the game. You understand what I'm saying? Right. But when I found out, when the dude really explained to me what it was all about, the violation part would fuck me up, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like, how the fuck, I'm a grown ass, I wasn't grown, I was a kid, but how the fuck, I don't want to do what the fuck my mom and dad say. You understand me? Right. But I'm going to go outside and let another nigga be my boss. You know?
Come on, Rod. Come on now. Come on with it, Rod.
I never wanted.
Come on with it, Rod. That's right. Go. How you gonna go outside and let another nigga be your boss? Come on, Rod. We got Afghanistan on the phone with us. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me cut the other line. I'm gonna let Rod. We got T Gucci on the phone too, but go ahead and finish, Rod. T Gucci in the building. What's going on, T Gucci?
Morning, Queen.
That's right. We got Afghanistan with us too, T Gucci. Afghanistan on the
Hey,
phone.
Afghanistan.
Hey, Afghanistan is back at home, cuz. For real.
No, you
back home?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I woke
y'all
up
show
and took my
Afghanistan some
daughter-
goddamn
No,
love. He
that's
back
it.
home, goddamn it. He ain't got to dodge no goddamn bullets. He ain't got to dodge no goddamn bullets,
Exactly.
goddamn it. That's right.
Welcome home, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, that's good.
But what's
That's good.
but what's going on with y'all?
Oh,
Yeah, man.
good morning, HTM family. I just want to make it quick. Uncle Hood, I
Uh-huh.
need you to call me.
Okay.
I've been tracking you down, and you're not even looking at me. Did you get the
that-
stuff?
No, I ain't getting nothing yet.
Because you know what? But I put my return address because I put it to who talk me.
Okay, I'm gonna call you. I'm
That's what I just
gonna
said.
call you. I'm gonna call you when we get off line.
Yeah,
I'ma
when
call
HTM family, how you guys doing? I can't be long today, but you know the love is still there.
That's right.
Stay prayed up.
That's
Stay
right.
healthy. Use your coconut oil.
That's
One
right.
love.
That's right. That's right,
That's
man.
it.
Y'all show T Gucci some love, man. Y'all show
Hey.
us some goddamn love in that goddamn chat. I'm gonna call you, T
Bye-bye.
Gucci.
Yeah, please do.
Y'all show us some love, goddamn it. She checking on her brother, making sure I'm right. That's right. But Afghanistan,
Yeah.
how you feel about
What's
what
that?
me and Rod talking about, man?
Oh man, what y'all was talking about, man? I was watching Blue's Clues.
You was watching what?
Blue's Clues.
Oh shit, nigga, you watching Blues Clue? The fuck Blues Clue got?
Yeah.
This nigga say he.
Nah, man, I
This nigga,
didn't catch
hey,
it, man. I just
hey,
saw
nigga,
that.
hey,
I just saw
nah,
that.
nigga, you ain't
Hey,
look, you ain't looking for answers with Blues Clue in the Nipsey case. Now, come on, now, that motherfucker can't give you no clues. Goddamn it, shit.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you,
watching it,
Afghanistan.
I was watching it with my daughter.
That's right.
And on YouTube, it popped up that you was on and shit.
Right on. Well, we was talking about, man, with the go explain to him what you were saying, Rod.
Well, yesterday, I don't know if you heard Afghanistan. There was a couple of guys from the neighborhood out there in L.A. called in and was talking about how Nipsey was in a violation, which we already heard this far before about violations. Except for, I'm wondering, like, was this violation, whatever he done, was it a death violence? You know what I mean? Whereas they took this shit to another level, you know, because he didn't have nobody with him. Maybe he thought it was just going to be
Hold
a
on,
regular,
new caller.
you know, a regular DP or whatever. But they made it more than what it was supposed to. That's why I think wasn't nobody there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Which, if he was getting, that's another thing I wanted to say too. Like with that violation shit. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna put it like this. When you in the game, just say I don't know how long everybody that was in All Money in. I don't know how long they all knew this. Everybody had probably different times when they met him. But if you was gang banging with this brother at a young age, then family and all these people talking about they got families. But when you gang bang, you weren't worried about your family. I mean, your family was in danger when you started gang banging, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like living out there,
right,
is dangerous in all. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But you
can't
hey, Rod, do you think that goddamn what they were saying yesterday about he shot that video in the blood neighborhood, do you think that put the icing on the cake?
Now, right. Now I didn't know that either. So when they said that, it made sense. And it also made sense.
I'm gonna get y'all new call. New call.
Hey, Rod, to take this out the Rod. But Rod, that's why I was saying it's a lot of people that's involved with the marathon clothing that y'all got to get familiar with, and that's when I do my homework. Because if you watch that video where in the beginning when he in the back and there's some guys in the front, those are all bloods that work at the marathon store, bro. That's
wow.
Jay.
Wow. We got Afghanistan. We got two new callers on the album, and then I'm gonna let you finish. But who we got on the album with us?
What up, who is this me in LA?
I'm listening.
What's going on? Oh, this Denise. Okay. What's good, family? What's good with y'all? That's right.
Good.
Yeah. Is that Lee? Is that Lee? Is that Lee?
Yeah, that's me. That's Lee in Los Angeles.
Oh, Lee. Damn, Lee. Okay, damn. What's good with you, Lee? I didn't even know that was Lee. I heard him say Los Angeles. I didn't even know who it was. What's good, though, Lee?
Boy, Lee done got some bass in his voice. Sound shit. Was it great?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Hey, I just want to say this, bro. It's a lot of people that's involved in the marathon story. That's like that work there. You know what I'm saying? And that do work for them. So It's like a lot of cats that are official bloods. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And those cats that's calling in from LA, bro. A lot of these people, they just want to make names for themselves, man.
Right.
That's all they want to do, bro. We can't be taking what they saying for face value. But you have 5 official 5-star generals on that set right there, right by him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So how you feel about, what the brother was saying yesterday? You feel there's any truth to that? To the stuff he was talking about? Like Nipsey was in violation. I know we got Lee on the phone and Lee from out there too. Lee, what you feel?
Let me say this, man. Can I say this one thing down, and then I'm about to bounce.
Nigga, you home. Where you going?
Man, huh?
I say you home. Where you going, nigga? Goddamn, you going?
Yeah, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta go cook on breakfast and stuff, man.
Oh, okay.
And stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, he get back to that domestic life, goddamn. Get back to that domestic life, my nigga.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is that Nipsey wasn't in no type of trouble, man. We got to get away from this narrative that he was in trouble and he was doing this and he was doing that, because that's where the media want us to go. The media don't want us in the judicial system. Don't want us to be on their ass. They want us to run with this narrative like they tried to start when they said that it was
now when we when we say Nipsey was in trouble, I feel we talking about them though, the LAPD, whoever, you know what I'm saying, that wanted him gone, because of that property. It's all type of people that we feel that he was in trouble with, you know what I'm saying? Not just the street dudes, because that ain't what we blaming. We ain't blaming the street dudes. Somebody, when I looked at that video, you know what I'm saying, somebody sent that dude up there, man. That dude kicked this man. He, you know what I'm saying, he made sure that it was over. You see what I'm saying? How he walked if you watch his step, how he walked up the Nipsey to how he ran off. You know that. Come on, man. You just get into a argument with a motherfucker. You gonna just boom, boom, boom right then and now, and you gonna go on about your business. You ain't gonna worry about did he die or not. You got him. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck about that because you ain't thinking like I want the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking like that. You ain't thinking like that when it's just a argument that just took place. And then you come and you bust a nigga. You ain't making sure he dead. It ain't that goddamn deep with any argument. It ain't that deep. Long as you, lot of motherfucking niggas feel good just shooting your ass. Yeah, I got it there. Pop. You know what I'm saying? And go run the fuck off. But when you sit there and you come back and forth and you kick the man and you make sure he's dead, it got me thinking other things, goddamn it. Now, I could be wrong. But the way it looked.
You wasn't even worried about nobody. But punching back, you wasn't even worried about it.
Yeah, he was.
You gotta understand.
Go ahead.
That nigga hated Nipsey, man. He hated Nip, my nigga.
And that's what I've been hearing, Lee. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, he hated Nip. From a long time ago, he had been hating on Nip. So when he finally got a chance to be like, oh, this motherfucker, I got this nigga, he's down. I'm gonna make sure he's down. I'm gonna. That's like the ultimate sign of disrespect. He hated that nigga.
And I hear you, Lee, right? But I'm still looking for that track record where he hated the fuck out of Nip. Like that scene, like now everything like coming out saying, oh, he hated Nip. But where is the track record from the goddamn hate? Because a nigga gonna do, when a nigga hate you, they gonna do certain shit to show you they fucking don't fuck with you. And when listen, let me just hold on. Okay, y'all show Afghanistan some love. Listen, and when a nigga come up and do that shit, right? It's like, a nigga hated on you so long, when this nigga came in the parking lot, Nip would have noticed this nigga. Oh, hell no, I got to be scrapped around this nigga because this nigga really hate me. You see what I'm saying? I don't think Nip it's either Nip didn't know he hated him that much or that's bullshit. You see what I'm saying? I don't know which one it is.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
I know if a nigga hated on me, Lee, and I see that nigga in the parking lot, This shit done happened plenty of time. Nigga, I done got in the shootout with it and everything. Oh, hey, boy, y'all grab them gun. This nigga, you see a nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? And just in case, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, nigga come up, man, you know, I don't want no beef no more, dog. That shit dead, dog. What happened. You know what I'm saying? And then we fall back. But until then, we gonna be up on our shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just sitting there looking at a nigga that we know we had a long time goddamn beef with and just standing there with my back turned having a casual conversation like, man, fuck that nigga. And the hood already said that we know that this nigga is a real shooter out there. This nigga is really body. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nowhere in hell I would have been standing there off guard with a nigga coming up that I know got history of beef with me that goddamn jealous. Now, either what you saying could be true and Nipsey didn't know the nigga hated him that much. I don't know. But I just feel like it's something else. But go ahead, Lee.
No, I just wanted to say this from what I heard from my niggas over there in that hood, man. It's been certain hood functions that just went down where him and Nipsey have got into it and exchanged words. That just wasn't their first time bumping into each other. Right. They have got into it at a couple little picnics, couple of little get-togethers.
Okay,
over at the liquor store.
Lee, not to cut you off, right? But you heard them niggas saying that he walked up, had a conversation with Nip first, and then walked back off. Course. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
That's crazy. If you know you beef with a nigga, I don't give a fuck, dog. I swear, if I'm beefing with a nigga and I know this nigga got plex with me, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm not finna stand up that motherfucker having a conversation with goddamn Carrie with my motherfucking back turned another way, you know what I'm saying? Not even paying attention which way. Man, you gonna see me looking like a nigga on coke, nigga. I'm looking every which way, nigga. My eyes wide open, nigga. That's how I get when an enemy around me, goddammit. You gonna think I'm on something, goddammit, because I'm gonna be watching every move of that nigga. Y'all gonna be like, damn, hood, what the fuck, why your eyes so wide open? Motherfucker, I'm watching this nigga over here. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think Nipsey would have let his guard down that motherfucking low, dog, if he know. Come on, break it down, Lee. Give me a good reason why you feel you know what I'm saying? Come on.
I'm just saying you can't say Nipsey, because one thing about Nipsey wasn't no motherfucking buster. So
no, he wasn't
scared of the nigga. He wasn't scared of the nigga, but at the same time,
Lee, you from the streets. You know a pussy nigga would be the first one to kill you. A pussy nigga would be the first one to kill you, boy. You know that, Lee.
And Nick knew that too. That's why I'm saying my thing is this, like this, yo. When it comes down to like what happened between him and City Cuz, there is history there. There is history there that's been like that people don't even really know about.
Lee, you think it's any truth? You think it's any truth when Big U said that he worked for Nipsey? And they talking about that's his boy. He worked for Nipsey. That was his boy. I'm like, the fuck.
Now, one thing you gotta understand about the 6-0, they got a lot of sections. They got little. You know, it goes OGs, little homies, baby homies, just like, and then it goes to the infants. Them niggas is in different little cliques over there. It's Tiny Low 6-0 that's from the Ville. It's Tiny 6-0 that's more in hood. So it's Overhill 6-0. They got a lot of little cliques in there, and a lot of niggas that was probably from Overhill love Nip. Some niggas from Overhill didn't love Nip. Shitty Cuz is an in-hood nigga. He a Tiny Low. Nipsey Hussle was a Tiny Low. We talking about 5th generation 6-0s right here, my nigga. That's why J Stone is into J Stone. He not big J Stone. He not little J Stone. He not baby J Stone. He infant J Stone from 60.
Damn.
So that's what I'm saying. So the G line go a long way.
But somebody, listen, for Eric Holder to do that, right? That, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just being jealous. You know, ain't wouldn't that put him in violation with the 6-0 because they didn't get no call on Nipsey? If they didn't give no call on Nipsey, then wouldn't that put him in violation?
I told you a while back. The reason why Shitty Cuz still get a lot of love and still get a lot of admiration in that hood, even though he killed Nip, is because he used to go on a lot of drive-bys. Something happened, some A-Trade come through, shoot up the 6-0, they finna call they main gunners. Shitty Cuz is one of them little niggas that they know they can call. I mean, we finna go dump these motherfuckers out tonight. They gonna roll through the hood and did something. Shitty Cuz, I'm active, I'm there. You ain't finna call me. Now, I'm not taking that away from Nipsey Hussle, because he a gangster. Nipsey Hussle wasn't no shooter. Nipsey ain't
he had shooters. He had shooters. That's why I was trying to wonder where the fuck they was at.
It's a difference though when you are a shooter and you got shooters with you. This is the thing about it. If you a shooter like a nigga like City Cuz, it's a lot of shit that he done that the police, that the detectives, none of them motherfuckers don't know about. That nigga's known. He's treacherous on the streets, my nigga. He's known to be out there.
But see, right. But see, what got me so curious, right? Because they were saying, you know, the dude was ran away from the neighborhood because he was a known snitch, right? They ain't seen him in months. So he walk up. That's what make it so hard for me to believe that, you know, Nip wouldn't have had been more secure when they seen that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't have been ready. You know what I'm saying? When he seen him, because everybody already been talking. That's why it's kind of hard for me to believe a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hard to believe a lot. That's why I'm saying with all of the fake news out there, it's gonna be hard as fuck to try to get justice for Nipsey if we keep putting out these fake ass narratives and these fake stories. This is another thing I want to say. Not true. Man, that nigga Eric Holder wasn't excommunicated from that hood or nothing. He was running all through the 6-0.
So Lee, do you think that Nipsey was so comfortable because he done seen Eric Holder up to the snow before? Like earlier, probably.
Of course. He probably done seen him at P&D Liquor. He probably done seen him at the hood liquor store over there, deep in the hood over there on 8th Ave. They have had run-ins before all of this shit. Not to be typed out on no Instagram, not to be typed out on no Twitter. Them niggas have had major run-ins.
What you think made him act that day? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna kill him this day.
Now for me, the only thing I can say is, whatever that conversation was, whatever Cowboy said, whatever that conversation was, that shit went major left quickly. And whatever Nick said, if he said something to him, or whatever, I don't know what.
But see, that's what I'm saying, Lee. That's what I'm saying. If they had a conversation, why would you let this nigga run around the corner, go around the corner, and come back? Even when you seen that nigga Nip was facing towards the way he was coming. So even when you seen this nigga coming, you supposed to been like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? Or even when he walked off and y'all had an argument, you know, anytime you got an argument in LA, you know this shit, in the hood, nigga, you ain't waiting on a nigga to come back. You going to get your scrap right then and there. Okay, this nigga tripping around here. Hold on. Are you calling the niggas out the door with the scrap? Look, y'all come on with the scrap because this nigga goddamn tripping. We just had word. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Now, I see they say Jay Stone said some shit like he was on his way or something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Nipsey called. I don't know how true that shit is.
That could just be Jay Stone saying that shit, my nigga, because the bottom line is Nipsey never ever had no motherfucking security with him when he was in that hood. He didn't have no goddamn security with him like he was going to the BET Awards or the Source Awards.
Right, and I can believe that. Who going there, who hanging their hood with goddamn security? Now that gonna make you look pussy as fuck. And niggas don't want that image on them. The nigga come through the hood with the police. You know, niggas don't be wanting that shit. So I could believe, but you know what I'm saying? I still believe he wouldn't have been butt ass naked if he would have known trouble was around. He would have had some nigga that, you know, just homeboys that shooters. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in the cut, like, nigga, look, hey, I'm up here, just lay low. You keep your pistol on you. Hey, listen, Lee. I ain't nobody like a figure like goddamn Nipsey Hussle. Before the park, before everything, nigga, that's how I used to be in the hood, dog. So I'm thinking from a hood nigga perspective, when I see a nigga come up that I don't fuck with, I'm telling niggas right then and there, boy, hey, look, you got your scrap on you? And if everybody say, no, I ain't got nothing, let's hit it, man. Fuck that. This nigga coming up here, I don't know what this nigga got. Let's get the fuck around here. Because we ain't got no scraps on him. If we got scraps on him, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I know how this shit go down. That's why I can't underestimate the shit that happened to goddamn Nip. I don't think Nip knew or was ready for that shit or didn't plan that shit. I think the nigga shot him when he came up. I don't think it was a conversation before. I think that when the nigga ran up, by the time Nipsey looked up and seen that nigga, it was too late. It was like, damn, I don't believe it was a conversation before.
I don't know if that's a fact or not. That's what I'm saying. But you know what I want to do, say hood, my nigga. You know gangsters. You know how gangsters get down. Nipsey Hussle was a neighborhood 6-0 crib. So was City Cuz. Nipsey Hussle, unfortunately, he got caught slipping that day, man. He got caught slipping that day. It happens. And you know, like hood.
Go ahead.
You just said something about you from the hood and shit. You know, you don't have stories over the years from somebody maybe in your town. You be like, damn, that nigga got gunned down. What happened? He always had this shit on. He always had.
Oh
this
yeah,
nigga.
yeah. You right. You could be touched now, but it be different situations when you know a motherfucker ride like they what throw me off, right? It's the conversation they saying Nip had with this nigga. Now we think Nip that goddamn dumb where he gonna have a goddamn, but they got this in the lead. They got this shit all in the transcript. Nip had a conversation with this nigga. Come on, man. I can't believe that shit. That's like we said Nip was a lame ass nigga, and he, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't on shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we saying when we say that shit. That's why I can't believe he had a conversation. That nigga had to run up, and Nip didn't know it was coming, man. I'm telling you, man. Somebody, that nigga, I don't know, man. But go ahead, Denise. Go ahead, Denise.
Hey, Hood. Hey,
what's going
how y'all
on?
doing this morning? Hey, yeah, you know how the chat is. Everybody like, Hood is on. I didn't know. I forgot you were gonna be on today.
It's all good.
You know, Hood. Let's break some down. And I actually just had someone from the marathon, okay, and someone that knows the family. So if they don't call today, they will call the next time you're live. There is absolutely no blood that works for Nip. Period. So we want to get that straight. Now, maybe they worked for Nip maybe a long time ago, but at the I know you didn't. So
okay.
I didn't say that you did. So that's what somebody just messaged me on my.
But
cell phone.
Did you ask him? Was it true? Was the video shot in the Blood neighborhood?
That part I didn't. I'm just gonna wait because, like I told y'all, the young lady Hood that came on, last week. Okay, we all know that she knows Adam, Black Sam, his mother, Samantha. She has tons of pictures, tons in their house. So what she said to me, that is authentic. Not somebody that was from LA. That's great. My whole family from LA. My family was at the memorial. My family, some of them. Actually, some of their friends worked for the Marathon Clothing Store. Got tons of pictures with them with Nip. I'm not telling a fabrication here.
That's right.
Well, I had the young ladies come on last week to clear up the gossip.
Right.
And as I said before, as you heard William say yesterday, that all money is coming in to the internet. Because they are tired of people claiming you don't talk to them. They're tired of you claiming you know what happened. They're tired of folks talking incorrectly. And that's why William said to you yesterday, who's a friend of Nip, and they do listen. And like I said, the young lady I hooked you up with last week,
right on.
If you, because she got more than one page.
That's right.
A lot of people got fan pages.
That's right.
But on her real page, it's obvious. Okay. Even for her birthday, Laura London did the Puma in the purple. Now, she ordered it like 2-3 days. It ended up coming on her birthday, which said happy birthday, the whole jacket, the whole pants, the whole shoes. So this young lady isn't telling a lie, okay?
Right.
Pictures don't lie,
right?
Okay? And these are pictures even now.
That's right.
So my point is, and she was able to go see the open casket. That is why I brought her on last week, because the family is over it. They're over it. They're over people coming on and lying. Ain't none of them talk to the family. And Adam is ticked off. Okay, everybody thinks Adam is quiet. No, Adam will get you and put his foot where it belongs, where it is. What I want to say is, and I just wanted to make that disclosure because like I said, my daughter, her birthday tomorrow, she went out of town, so we, me and my husband was, they're leaving, so I wasn't on. But I got a text message from somebody in LA that said Hood is on. And it's some folks talking about the blood to work for TMC. And so they was like, maybe they did that back in the day, but that wasn't who was working during the time that Nip was there and died. So that's why I called.
Right.
Like I said, I got the text. So they said call. And so I do know the next time you come on Hood, you're going to get someone that you can't, they're going to tell you their name. They're going to tell you who they are, and they're about to break this down. And so as far as the transcripts are concerned, one of the things with Holder is this. When they began to search for Holder, everybody in the public, they take this, they look at this, and they say he got arrested. We have to remember in the transcript, the getaway driver called Holder with a detective on the line. Okay? So a lot of this evidence is in the transcript under witness 1. So she called Holder, but she was with the detective. Okay? So Holder and them gave her a whole bunch of information that he was talking to her. This was the reason they did murder one, because it was premeditated. In LA, in Tennessee, in Kentucky, any state, murder one is you have to prove premeditation. And they have it. They have that. They also have what you call malice afterthought, which means that after he got done killing Nip or any one of them around, and they went to social media and began to brag, that's called malice afterthought, which means you had no remorse for taking that life. So he also got 2 more charges, as I told y'all. He was not charged at first before the last hearing that both of them I listened to, but the last hearing before, he wasn't charged. The prosecution has put 2 more charges, which is assault. In LA, that can go from 1 year to 25 years. So what they're doing is, yes, people may say they're stacking charges. No. As the story unfolds, they're getting to the bottom. And when the trial finally hits, which, like I said, I heard the judge say, we're not trying to hold this because of the crowd. It is COVID. Point blank, the numbers in COVID right now, America, everybody keeps talking about COVID. Amber, she's seen my niece, okay, who was on a ventilator and all of that. We thought she was in the hospital from November all the way to March of this year. I told you that. COVID ain't no joke. My husband's in the medical field, take care of COVID patients, brother-in-law, doctor, niece, a doctor, got plenty of them. And the numbers are going up so high, they're going up worse than they were last year. Because folks are wearing masks. First off, they're not wearing their masks and things of that nature. At the end of the day, though, for LA, since I actually listened to the actual hearings of Eric Holder, not the one everybody's on YouTube that I told you about, but the other 2. And then he had a third one that they didn't advertise. And the judge clearly stated COVID is a problem, and we're not going to they're going to have one person that can come in from media. It's first come, first served. But you have to be pre-approved to get in there. The second person that can come in there is somebody that's clergy. And then the family of Nipsey Hussle most likely will be streamed live. And they will not be in the courtroom. That is the setup for now. So that's just a setup for March and April. When they get ready to set that final date on this next thing that he's doing, absolutely. They can say, well, you know what, the numbers have gone down. We're going to go ahead and let everybody in the courtroom. But based on the judge, he said no. And a lot of those girls and men, they're working out of their homes too. And so they work in the court, okay? Because the court in LA don't open up at 7 a.m. But some of them are taking calls when it's dealing with the criminal cases. And so I tell everybody, don't take my word.
Why they got this fool so hidden where he ain't even making a goddamn phone call? That's it's not that they don't. You know what? It's not that they have Holder hidden. It's not that Holder is not in communication with his family. As I said, when the defense attorney, even though his bail has been denied, so meaning that his reduction of bail has been denied and bail has been denied. So we know Holder ain't going nowhere. I heard somebody, Holder ain't going nowhere. Judge said no. He said no to the bail reduction, no to the bail. He is talking to his family. And that is one of the things the black defense attorney, because she's a she, the black defense attorney said, and what she said was, with his father working for the government, I told you all about that, what he's talking about with that, because his dad worked for the government. And so, she was like, I just really would hope that you all would just reconsider. And then the prosecution said, well, there's too many death threats on him anyway. So if you let him out, and then the defense attorney argued, and then the judge brought them together to talk, and then they went back, and she said, I know that my client's life is at risk. She said, I get that. She said, it's at risk here. She said, but he talks to his family, he talks to the ones that call. It's not that Holder is not getting calls. It's just that's not something advertised. And the other thing that that the text that just said is that we just have to know if you really want. It's okay if don't nobody believe that it'll never go to trial. It's okay if people believe that the jurors won't convict Holder. That's okay for everybody if that's how you feel. At the end of the day, though,
when this young man, does go to trial, whenever it is, okay, because everybody keeps saying Pac and Biggie. The only difference is Orlando Anderson never went to prison. He never got charged. He never went to jail, and neither did his uncle who got immunity.
I see somebody said in the chat, they saying the George Floyd trial went on quick in his COVID.
Yes, George Floyd, because of cop. It was a cop. A cop trial has a certain time limit.
That's crazy.
And so, that is the reason why. This unfortunately, we love Nip, but Nip is not, unfortunately, to a judge. The new judge that's there doesn't even know Nipsey Hussle. Okay? He doesn't know Arias Ashkodom because he's new coming in to replace the other judge that retired. And that is why he said that it's nonsense. I listened to that judge, and he said, I'm not going to continue to keep letting you all, okay, go on and say you're not going to do these trials because of COVID. We're going to work around it. I'm going to find a way for the jurors to be safe, and we're going to start. He's given them a deadline. And for me, I'm exhausted. Because one thing for me, I'm not going to fight with the folks on Hood Talk. And I'm going to tell some of them, stop going in DMs about me. I'm telling you now.
You know they're going to talk.
I will sue you for defamation. No, I will sue you.
It do. I've been dealing with Denise. I'm gonna tell you, I've been dealing with this shit for 2 years.
But someone call into your show.
A lot of them, you gotta ignore their ass, and then they'll go away. See, they looking for attention. A lot of people looking for attention any type of way. They don't give a fuck what it is. Negative attention. They don't give a fuck. They just want some type of goddamn attention. You gotta not pay that shit no mind because you bring a lot of shit to the table for Hood Talk News. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to bring the legal part up because I'm not everybody that know Denise is not my first name, and none of them know my last name.
That's all right. They don't need to know all that shit. They don't need to know all that.
Exactly. My crowd is Oprah Winfrey. Let's just be real. Amber can tell you that.
Right.
So at the end of the day, and I'm not bragging, but I can tell you this: me being 46 years old, I pat myself on the back because as a black woman, I worked very hard for what I've done. Getting over sexual abuse and rape, I got over that. I got a book coming out. Absolutely, I brag on myself sometimes. But what I'm saying today is they love you, Hood. You are loved. When I tell you are loved by All Money In, when I tell you are loved by them, when I tell you are loved by the family, you are loved. And not just you.
And I'm gonna tell you, Denise, I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm
gonna tell you something that Lee told me a long time ago. And Lee, you probably think I don't take in nothing you say, but goddamn it, you told Lee told me a while ago. He said, "Look, Hood, you can't keep worrying about those 2 or 3 people that's saying something. You got a whole goddamn fan base of goddamn people, and that shit made me think. You right." Fuck them 2 or 3 people. And that's the same thing with you. I need 2 or 3 people going to say something. Fuck them.
When Lee come in too, though. When Lee come in, Lee don't be spitting no lies.
Yeah.
When Lee come in, he bring the facts.
That's right.
That's really everybody's trying to say is if you know, ain't Lee from LA too?
Yeah, Lee from South Central.
Yeah, so.
The reason why I just want justice for Nip. Because at first, like I said, I had to realize, like, yo, this shit's a little. Now, look, from my perspective, I thought it was just some gangbang shit for real. And that's why I was thinking, like, yo, they letting this trial go, take its time. Because most niggas in LA, they just be like, oh, the case is just another gangbang case on the judge and the DA's desk. They got to be like, oh, we got a gangbang case. But like Denise said, they didn't realize the impact of Ermi. I think. Because I think that, like I was telling my family, they was like, man, you always was listening to this dude. And when they saw what happened when he passed away, and then they saw how the city council, the officials, they had streets and shit blocked off with police. That shit cost money for Nip. They shut the city down. Come on, it cost mad money. And I think it cost the city council, I think it cost the police chief. They had no idea how big Nipsey was in the city. They had no idea. Go ahead.
Okay, you remember when we watched The Profession, right? And the white, and I don't mean it. The white man said his son was playing with the walkie-talkie, and they said it wasn't LAPD. But remember, they were talking about the mama and all that. Was that really the cops doing that?
Now that right there can be it can either be yay or nay, because you never know how these cops are moving out here. Because you got to remember too, when Kobe Bryant died, some of the sheriff's deputies, they released the bodies and all that when the helicopter crashed. Right. So you never know what the one time is doing. You never know. But at the same time, for me, I don't really fuck with the police. But at the same time, if something's really going crazy in my block or at my door, before I dump somebody out, I'm gonna make sure, like, yo, let me see what this situation is. Let me, because the last thing I ever do is hit 911 and call the police. I never do.
That's what I hear all the time in LA. People say they ain't hitting it. They ain't hitting it.
Yeah. Hey, but let me tell y'all something else I seen. Why didn't Cowboy call 911? I just seen him hovering over the body. Why he ain't called 911 when that shit happened?
I got some bad news. It ain't bad, y'all. But,
speak on it.
Okay, Cowboy did use his phone to call Sam, and he did use his phone to call 911. And I finally got to see the video where Cowboy broke down, crying. I do believe that Cowboy was put in a position to where there was nothing he can do. I mean, it is obvious when you listen to even just reading the transcript and listening to the detectives. Like, for me, and so like what Lee is saying over there in LA, they don't really call the cops. I can understand why, because even when you read the transcripts for the detectives, some of them is like, whatever, he got killed, and then one of them tried to say something about, like, gang. And then what happened was one of the other, it wasn't detective, one of the other attorneys was like, well, the gentleman was a philanthropist in the area. He had cleaned up his life. But to me, I felt like, and that hurt my feelings when I read that, like, dang, he was nothing to you? Like, whatever.
Hey, Denise, you know one thing I want to say too about that, because you got to understand when the detectives, because even if you at home and you one of them detectives and you one of them active LAPD niggas, you got that one radio. I don't give a fuck if you in Rouse, if you in CBS, if you in Mason. They got that one radio that's gonna hit them up, be like, something crazy is happening right now. Put the bad dog and get over here. So when they get to talking in between each other and this and that. It wasn't nothing but like, oh, who, wait, it's killing something. Oh, who was it? Oh, this is nothing. Oh, they finally got that nigga up.
But see, hey, Lee and Denise, listen, this is the only problem I have with Cowboy, right? You told so many lies. Why would you tell all? Listen, Lee, listen to me. Why would you tell all these? Like, that's like throwing the case off. It's like you doing this for somebody. Like, you trying to throw the case off. Like, you telling us this one on one hand, you telling us this on the other. It looked like to me that he was trying to throw the case off to make it, to get it all jumbled up where they just say, fuck it. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to.
Nah, but let me say this. Let me help you on that, Hood. In the transcript, because I took notes. I mean, the darn transcript, y'all, that thing is long as a darn. That probably takes about what? About what? 4 hours, 5? Damn. I mean, but one of the things in the transcript that this is how I said that we do know they have clear, because I wrote that down. Clear video. Okay, they do, because they asked her. They asked the getaway driver and Cowboy, and now Terry Lathan. They did not let him slide with the fact of saying he didn't see nothing. Okay, because they was like, you were standing up. Okay, when Nip got shot, so you can't say you didn't see nothing. So they didn't even let him get by. But what they say is this, y'all. And for me, now they don't say it, but and I could be totally mistaken. And Lee, if you know something different, because you in LA, let me say this: I don't ever argue with LA. Because if you from LA, you know more. Even though I got family there, I don't live there. You know what I'm saying? And so, but it says here that they asked, "Do you recognize the frame?" Okay, and so when she was like, "Yes," and they said from the image of camera 6, right? And so then they said, so in the lot, it was showing, all the men showing Holder and Nip. They were not arguing. They were talking, right? And so then they go on and say they use it as Exhibit 11. And they went through these camera 6, and then they played camera 6. And camera 6, they had to describe the clothes, the hat, and everybody. And so she knew who Nip was, and I do believe somebody from LA one time called in Hood and was like, he probably was jealous also because she said they're gonna nip and he fine. They said he probably was mad about that too. But as Lee, I think I heard Lee say that it is a fact that there has been bad blood with Holder and Nip in the past. It ain't been recent because the transcripts say he been in Long Beach for a minute, but there was some beef between the two in the past.
They done got into it at little hood party, this and that. My thing is this: it ain't a female on this line that on the chat that don't think Nipsey Hussle was some ass. My girl thinks you fine as hell. My girl thinks you
fine. I ain't gonna talk so good, but I'm like, baby, don't get mad. But Nipsey,
my girl thinks you fine.
That's enough to drive a nigga crazy. You go tell, hey, that's enough to drive a nigga crazy. They say, God damn it, damn, that nigga fine as hell. Nigga goddamn ready to jump. Hey, but the thing is, right?
You a handsome brother. You all confident in our own right. I feel like I'm a fine.
You ain't bad.
You know what I mean? I feel like I'm fine.
Nigga Lee out the chain.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Hey, who we got? We got somebody else on the line with us. What's good?
And I said this. I want to say because Afghanistan.
Oh, BJ, what's good, BJ? Denise, we got BJ on the phone with us now too.
BJ, hey, BJ.
Morning, BJ. I'm a full 100% man, and I only love women. Now I'm
That's right.
Nip is an East African, and he got some looks that I would pray.
No homo. No homo.
I don't make my list okay.
That was a fly ass nigga. Ain't no doubt about that.
There's a lot of niggas think Tupac handsome. Goddamn it, Tupac, Nip.
Tupac fine. Tupac fine as hell.
Yeah, Jay-Z said it. They love me a long time like Tupac. Goddamn it.
Honey, yeah. But I did. You know what, though, and Lee, I did want to give Afghanistan some credit because
right.
I do know that Afghanistan, he really does have, how can I say, he does have some information that it's just unfortunate. It's just not something that he could be able to share with America, if that makes sense.
Right.
So
right.
And
we don't want him to.
Afghanistan. I heard it. Yeah, I heard.
I don't want none of y'all to say nothing that you can't. God damn it! I don't want to put you in harm's way.
And so I think listening to Afghanistan, the part I got from him, he was kind of trying to say but couldn't say. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they say with Cowboy. You know, now that girl Tiffany that came on now last week, she said she didn't care. She said she done told Big U to pull up. And that is what's going on in LA.
I don't want. Look, I'm not here to make Cowboy look bad if he ain't that who we think he is. You know what I'm saying? But due to
can make his own self.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Lee. It's like he made his own self look goddamn bad. Now, goddamn it, if everything come out and this case be over with, and it come out that Cowboy was nothing to none of that shit, goddamn it, I'll be the first one to apologize to him. Look, we was wrong, goddamn it. But we just went off what you did and what you said, man. You told 20 lies. This a dude got the goddamn Big U. He got Cowboy. He got this shit out where he put out all their lies together. Everything they goddamn said lying. I'm talking about lying like a motherfucker, man. Lying like a goddamn motherfucker, man.
The only thing I hated about the Cowboy situation was if he, because I always say he a real nigga. He a 6'0". That's all he's trying to catch. But it is what it is. That's neither here nor there.
You can't take that away from him. You can't take that. That's what he is. You can't take it away from him.
My only problem with Cowboy was that the fact that, listen, when they are asking you, when the people do want questions, when you got a smart woman like Denise that's going to look into your words and analyze what you're saying, just tell us a story and give us one story and stick to it. That's all it would have been.
That would have been. That's it.
He would have one story and still sticking to it today. He would have been fine, bro.
Yeah.
But when you got enough Today Wednesday. Oh, I gotta tell them this. Today Friday. I gotta tell them this. Today Saturday. I gotta tell them something else. When you doing that, motherfuckers, you're like, what the fuck's up with you, nigga?
What the fuck up with this nigga?
I mean?
And he made that. See, and see, even if everything he's saying panned out to be goddamn true or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that he ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? That your lies is still there. You made the case go around in a whole lot of goddamn circles because of the shit you said out your goddamn mouth. Hey, just think about it. Just think about it, Lee. Just think about it. Where would this case be right now if Big U would have shut the fuck up and goddamn Cowboy would have shut the fuck up and wouldn't have said nothing? Where would this case be right now?
I think it'll be over. I think he would be sentenced, and I think he would be up in San Quentin, up in Folsom.
Come on now.
I think he'd be 25 with an L, and what's gonna happen is I always say if he do plead out, they gonna let the nigga plead out so they don't kill him. They don't kill nobody on death row in California anyway. Charles Manson stayed on death row for 60 years. That motherfucker just died a couple of years ago. So they don't kill. They don't even kill Manson on death row.
Shit, some of them stay on there longer than that. Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna give him all day. The nigga gonna get all day just to sit down, and he gonna think about what he did to Nip, and that's what's gonna really drive him crazy. But like I said, he probably gonna go to I know they gonna play the mental.
Act like he don't give a fuck. You seen him lately looking like Suge Knight. He act like he still don't give a fuck. He act like he don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna let somebody else talk too. You know what I want to say about that hood? You know what that is, my nigga? That's that LA gangbang shit. Nigga, hold your nuts, nigga. Dude, you deal with you, hold your nuts. Everybody said LA gangbang shit. You can't be sitting up in that motherfucking prelim, in that Raymond, in that prelim looking like no yee ass nigga. The nigga's gonna be like, oh, that nigga is a yee anyway. Look he up in there crying and shit. You gotta hold your head like a gangster would, my nigga, and walk that line. No matter what's going on, you know that hood.
Yeah. You think the jailhouse set gonna protect him when if they do put him in regular population? You think they gonna protect him?
Of course they would, my nigga, because it's already 6 O's in there. It's already 6 O's in there. Everybody's gonna be like, cuz, what happened on that? He gonna give him the lineage. This is what happened between me and this nigga. We've been going at it since 2015, 16, 17. Things went crazy. 18. This what happened. It really got turned up. He gonna do some explanations, but they not gonna violate that nigga nothing like that, because like I said before. One thing
so that'll be the same thing
on
the streets then, Lee. That'll be the same thing if you get out on the street.
Good. It's a gang of niggas that's like the enemies of the 6 O's, A-Trays, all them other sets. They happy shit because did that shit. That just gave them a murder to them. They did it, rap star or not. They wanted that nigga dead. He a 6 O. Fuck all that rapping shit. If we get a chance to kill this nigga, we gonna do it.
We got some new callers on the air with us. Caller, what's good with y'all?
Fresno in the building.
Oh shit! My dog in the goddamn building. What's good with your Fresno?
Fresno in the motherfucking
we got somebody
building.
Else. Who else we got with us? We got somebody else too. Who that is? Yeah. Oh, they ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all ain't gonna say shit.
The top of the morning, hood.
Okay,
top of the morning, y'all.
No, what's good with y'all? What's going on? But y'all hear what we talking about? Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I'm tuned in. Man. You know what I mean? The main thing of it is, man, this is what's really going on, man.
Come on.
There's a lot of motherfuckers up here, out in these streets, man, that's industry. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that's in the streets. It's the difference, man.
That's a fact.
Come on now.
See, it's the difference between being in the motherfucking streets and being an industry-ass nigga.
Come on now.
See, you got a lot of these motherfuckers that was puppets and was getting, you know what I'm saying, they was lightweight paying, like you saying these niggas let that nigga come around. They getting extorted, man.
Yeah.
And that nigga, he said, just like he said, this ain't that funny ass, gay ass rap you niggas weirdos listening to.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting extorted and I ain't with none of that faggot shit. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
And them niggas was mad, and so them niggas plotted all the way from the police department to the hood, nigga.
Come on now. Call back in, Queen Monique.
And that's
Call
what
back
the
in.
fuck happened.
Yeah.
They didn't plot it from the streets and the music, from the music to the streets to the police department.
So Lee, how you feel about that? Everybody saying, you know, the LA goddamn PD.
Look, this is what I'm gonna say about the LAPD. All we gotta do, Denise made a great point when she brought up those little transcripts from them one time.
Go ahead.
I'm in.
Oh, you in? Oh, okay.
She made a good point. Good morning, Monique, Queen Monique.
Yeah, good morning.
She When you talk about the police and they transcripts and shit, that's all you need to say. That's all you really need to know. That's how they felt. That's how they feel about LA niggas out here. When they get a call, possible, shooting, whoopie whoop on the police scanner, 187. If it's a patrol hood, they like, oh man, that's what see who they got today. They don't really be giving shit about that. And y'all was saying, I want to say this too, because I was on the chat the other day, but I didn't call in. I want to say this too about that crime scene. That's what LAPD do. They'll leave a nigga homie laying in the street for about 20, maybe they'll roll up, but before they start taking shit off, it be a gang of niggas that done roll through the crime scene on bikes, looking at the homie like, damn, you go.
Nigga, hey, I seen the motherfucker, but Lee, I'm looking at that shit. I see motherfuckers through the yellow tape hanging out with the police, goddammit, when they had the yellow tape up around Nip shit. Motherfuckers in that bitch hanging out with the police. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my goddamn life.
Niggas look like that. If it was blood out there, they had blood on their motherfucking shoes.
I'm trying to tell you, Fresno.
You know what? If you can, those police get reprimanded for that shit too. Those police, when they saw that footage, they probably saw that footage. That's not the modus operandi for police. When you doing shit like that, you gotta do your motherfucking job. Ain't no socializing with nobody inside that motherfucking yellow.
Come on. They was in there. But Queen, go ahead, Queen from that area too. Go ahead, Queen.
Because they know what they doing. They want to change the area. They want to put press all on it. So they can be like, the evidence been tainted. Because they already gonna run this case the way they want to in the justice system. And another thing, in California, say you get shot in like a bad area. Say in LA, just here, South Central. If the paramedics make it there before the police do, the paramedics can't get out and even help you. I've had friends that died.
Wow.
But waiting for the police to come, but the paramedics is sitting there and they refuse to get out and attend to the body until the police pull up. And the police
depends on the hood. It depends on the hood too. Some of the hoods ain't gonna let the ambulance get out. Like fuck that, y'all ain't touching the homies. You know what I mean? Then they got to be like, it get wicked out here in LA. They good. Like for Nipsey, that's what. See, the thing is, man. Unfortunately, Nip, damn, rest in peace to the big homie. Nip was 187 on that concrete when them ambulance showed up. He was 187, my nigga. And what?
Hold on, y'all. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this so we can because we done talked about that. I want to talk a little bit about. Because what Lee just said about the crime scene and all of that, but I want to talk about hood. I want everybody to hear me real good, right? All right. Everybody's question about the timing of Nip's death. Everyone has talked about, I think even in the chat yesterday, you had a young lady say, but grandma said the morning. Okay. Right. Now, in the transcript, all right, as I said, there is plenty of camera footage. Nipsey's footage was working, alley, all around, all the way to Fatburger. There's tons. Here is the kicker, and here is your time that this happened, okay? Now, what they said to the getaway driver is that we saw that your vehicle opened twice on the passenger side. It came in, came out. Were you driving or was Holder driving? So then she was like, no, I was driving, but I just wanted to get over. Then they say to her, as we look at the video, it is 8:23. It looks like you moved your car forward and then somebody ran down the alley real fast to your car. And then at that point, she said, yeah, because there were gunshots. The time in the transcript was 8:23, not 2:30 p.m.
In the morning, 8:23 in the morning.
Yes.
Damn.
And the grandmother, everybody talking about she see now, she said what she said. Sam got up.
He said he got up and ran up out of there. He didn't take a shower. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
and as I told you all, the Kerry Lathan's attorney, go back and watch the video when the girl was making the most noise crying. She told the reporter, I can't fake this no more. I'm done acting. I can't. I love him too much. They did reenact that, y'all. It did not happen at 1 and 2:30. The transcripts say that Holder ran in the alley to her car at 8:23.
Well,
The
I don't
only
want
thing they don't tell you is the date of the crime.
I don't want to dispute that, but I will say this: when I found out that Nip had got shot, the homies had called me around like it was in the afternoon. I was motherfucking knocked out and shit. It was the afternoon. The homies called me like, man, my nephew called me and was like, Uncle, I think something happened to Nip. And I was like, wait a minute, what's he talking about? He was like, I think he got shot. And I said, I said, hold on. As soon as I said, hold on, my big homie was calling me like, man, the homie down. And I was like, he was like, Nipsey got hit. I was like, is he dead? He was like, yeah. I said, oh my God. And the only reason why I want to say this is because that was in the afternoon, Denise. So I don't know.
Listen.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
No. A judge will not allow falsified information to come to the grand jury. The grand jury convicted him on the fact that he murdered Nipsey Hussle. The witness states they left him in the parking lot all that time.
No, that's good. That can't be true. Because now I'm just saying it might be, but I'm gonna tell you the way that hood is and as active as that little area is on any given day, especially on Saturday and Sunday when Nip is alive, as opposed to on any given day when he's alive, as opposed to like him being dead and just laying there, that shit wouldn't have happened. I just can't see it.
Queen Monique, I'm trying to get you back in. You got to hang up your other line because you still in the chat with us. You still in here with us.
Yeah, you know what it tell it all. You know what it tell it all. You know what it tell it all. You know what it tell it all, y'all. You know what it tell it all. If they pinged his phone wherever the fuck he was at, wherever he was at for them few days, they'll know exactly where he was at and damn near when it was happening. And when he stopped fucking with his phone, they'd know all.
And again, listen to what I'm saying. In the transcript, it doesn't give the date. It does not give the date, but it does say that is testimony that the grand jury thought that. Okay, let me put it this way: you can't go into a grand jury with those secrets because they're secret. You can't go in there and say that it was 8:23. The camera showed 8:23 a.m. It showed Holder running. It showed where her car was in the alley. They asked her, "Is this your car?" Yes. Why did you move your car? Because I heard gunshots. Did you think Holder was? Did you think Eric was? Was shot? She said, "I didn't know who got shot." So then they said, "Well, then why did the passenger side open 2 times?" Again, what I feel is there's been a lot of she say. There's a lot of people that were out there, okay, that came up and heard that Nipsey got shot. You have the little girl, you have the light skinned, she's not white, the young lady that's light skinned with the little boy that had the keys that people thought was crossed, which wasn't, out there with Nip. That is a fact. At the same time, the date and the time does not match what the media showed the public.
Okay, let me just say this real quick. Right when Nipsey got killed, later on that night, I don't know, I'm sure some of y'all saw it, but some of y'all probably didn't see it. It was a hood video going on that was from that, like, nail, that beauty salon shop, and you hear the girls in there, you hear the girls in there, and she on her IG live, and she like, oh my God, they shot Nip, and all the girls inside the beauty shop, whatever that little shop was, that nail shop, they like, oh shit, I'm scared to go outside. And then you hear the one girl on the tape say, no, we can go out now. He's gone. He's like, who gone? She was like, shitty cuz he shot him. And you heard her say that.
I heard
but all of that got taken off of YouTube. It was
when it first happened. Yeah, somebody said it was shitty cuz did that shit. Yeah.
I don't know.
Lee is right. She said it in her. The getaway driver said exactly what Lee just said. That when now mind you, y'all, she knows that he shot Nipsey, right?
Of course you do.
She got to her mama house that she heard all what he just said. Her friend told her she heard that it was, their cuz. And she was like, what? And then they asked her, did you ask him about it? And she said, well, no, I just kept showing him. They said, you shot Nip. They said, girl, you knew they shot Nip. You lying. Just like you lied in that transcript and said that he said it was going to be a drive-by. Then they turned around and then you said, well, no, I don't mean drive-by. I mean that he was trying to hit this. She just lied so much, and that's why for me, what Lee is saying about LAPD, that's my problem. Why she didn't get charged straight up, y'all? Y'all knew if
Hey,
you
y'all,
had
hold on, y'all. 1 second. Let me try to get Queen Monique back in. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Queen. Let me try to hang up your other line while you on the phone and pull you in.
You know, you're testifying under an immunity agreement. Okay, yes, she know that, and y'all know she lying. And here's my issue. As Lee said, it's the time. If that bothers me too, because I've struggled with the time, y'all. Same thing. What he's saying about the time frame, I've struggled with that because I'm like, well, hold up.
Listen,
the
y'all do me a favor, Denise.
In the morning.
Denise, do me a favor. Y'all hang up and call right back in. If I could, this phone line ain't got jammed up. All y'all call right back. Okay.
All right.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me kick. Okay, y'all call back in. Y'all call back in. Sorry about that, y'all. This is goddamn Hood Talk News now. Y'all know how we work. Okay, we got Queen. Queen, hold on. We wait for everybody else to call in. I had to goddamn hang up the line. I don't know what the hell. Hold on, Queen.
All right.
Okay. Who this is? We got. Who this is? Fred? No. Who we got?
DJ.
Oh, DJ. Okay. Hold on. We waiting on the rest on the call back in. Okay, here go Denise. All right. We got Denise with us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you could go finish, Denise, because you was talking. So
I just it's just really tying in with Lee and what Fresno has said and everybody on the call. The biggest thing that really Hood, controversial, but it just hurts my heart because when I'm reading the transcripts and you tell me 823 and you tell me all these cameras, but then we're looking at a darn media where you're showing us 1:30, 2:30 in the afternoon. And then you telling us that he died. His transcript said he died 35 minutes after being shot.
No, that's me. That's me. I'm still good.
Yeah.
It ain't even
so
showing
that's
you
the part.
Go.
And I don't want to portray doubt. You know what I'm saying? But we hear LA telling us,
call back in, Lee,
how it works there. You know what I'm saying? And so, but the transcript says what it says, y'all. And they say at 8:23, we see you roll into the alley. Why did you turn back around and talk? So what was 8:23?
You know what? I'm surprised nobody ain't whacked that motherfucking ass if she out.
That's what.
Her ass supposed to be sitting in goddamn jail.
They probably moved that motherfucking ass out of the whole city.
But let me ask y'all this though: Do y'all think the 8:23, since they have that in the transcript, right? Do y'all think that that's how long they waited on them?
Lee in here. Lee, you in here?
Get to the store.
I'm in here. Good. I'm in here.
Okay.
Do you think, Lee, that's how long it took?
I think it happened in the morning, like the mama said, like grandma said, but I just don't know exactly what time.
I don't believe that. I hate to say that because I'm very confused. I'm very confused about that. But the thing is, but the transcripts, the transcripts is the transcripts. But like I said,
we're gonna get you out of Afghanistan. Go ahead, Lee. Finish what you said.
When I got that call, that shit was in the afternoon. And
what I was saying.
Before I knew it, the whole LA West Side was on fire. Niggas was like, oh my God, Nipsey done got smoked. The whole West, it spread like
wow. Back in Afghanistan.
Hits, right? Y'all remember Million Hits, right? And then the only reason why I don't like to get too far, y'all, is because how people say it was a dummy on the stretcher. It was no blood. And me, I'm the type where I don't want to mix up all of that with the transcripts and stuff, but I'm with y'all. I'm trying to understand, y'all, why does it say 8:23? The only thing is, did they just lie in wait for Nip that day?
Yeah, they had that set up.
I don't remember that early in the morning. It was closer to the afternoon because you can really tell what people wear because even though this is a sunny state, we get cold in the morning sometime in the summer, unless it's smack in the middle of the summer.
That's a great point.
To dress for the weather, but we dress in layers, almost like in the country. We know by 11:30, 12 o'clock,
it's gonna be hot.
Start warming up and getting hell yeah.
Hey, and it's funny. It's funny. Hey, it's funny. She say, Queen, you say that because I remember growing up down here, we used to look at Easy them with them Jerry curl, like them niggas, them hot ass jackets and them damn Jerry curl. But when I went there, I understand what you're saying. It be breezy out that motherfucker, man, for real.
Especially if you closer to the beach and all these cities, even over there out Slauson and Crenshaw, that's considered beach city. The wind blow, that breeze blow back over this way.
Yeah. But back on the real shit, I'm gonna stay with Grandma. She said it was in the morning, and I know she know what time it was.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you something else too. Tanisha, Miss Gloria just posted that, and she is absolutely right. Miss Gloria posted that in the chat about Tanisha and her verbal comment.
What she said? What Tanisha said?
Miss Gloria said that I heard last week another blogger had a recent verbal comment. Miss Tanisha saying, "You all talking about Lord London? I was with him in the back of the truck."
What?
Now see, that's gonna bring Afghanistan.
Yeah, Afghanistan trying to call in now. We gotta make room for it.
Matter of fact, Hood, I'm gonna get off and let Afghanistan come in. I'm glad he at the house.
Okay, man, y'all show Fresno some love, goddamn, and in the goddamn chat. Afghanistan, come on, Afghanistan, come on.
Fresno don't
we clearing up the line for you, Afghanisstand. Now
Fresno always get off the phone.
Yeah, he jump out. He want Afghanistan to come in. We gonna see what Fresno will be back though. Call in.
Okay, and I can jump off too if somebody else. Yeah. I know she be lying and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And but I do know this, that she's being watched. She is a part of conspiracy against murder for Nipsey Hussle. I do know that.
What?
Wow.
Hold on. You got to break this down. You say she is part of the shit?
Remember when Tanisha said that I just talked to him 30 minutes before it happened?
Oh,
how you like them apples?
Yeah.
That put her under the radar. They put her under the radar. Why were you the one that told them where he was?
But even if they don't
so why she running around here, keep running her mouth about Lord London, she better be getting on her knees and praying to God and saying, Lord, now you know that's a lie, and I ain't had nothing to do with my child's father dying. That's what she need to be doing. You need to stop talking about Lord and then
she say
your
free
name
Eric
is in
Holder?
The transcripts, baby girl.
Did somebody say
she did say that?
Damn.
She did post that. They have that too. She posted free my boy. He didn't do it.
Okay, well, she posted it. There might be stuff. Like I said, if this is just me talking, and I ain't talking about being in the streets, because I've been in the streets. I'm talking about just being country, because I love being country and having common sense. If you got a problem with somebody, you're not going to let them walk up on you.
That's what I said. That's what the shit. Come on now. That's what I said, Queen. That's what I said, Queen.
No, but let me finish right quick, Queen Denise. If you a person that's about survival, your survival mode gonna kick in anytime you cross somebody that don't like you. Either you gonna get scared enough and you gonna flee, or you gonna stand strong and you gonna fight.
Come on now.
I can't believe that.
You ain't finna wait there and let a killer take your life.
That part, especially when you know he a shooter.
When you know he a shooter.
And
that's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing, though. What are we going off of, y'all? Here's the thing. This is my only thing, and I love to hear all y'all. I learned so much from this channel. But here's the thing that I'm at. I have to look at the facts. The facts tell us that the grandmother said it happened in the morning. The transcript says 8:23 as well.
Okay, let's get on the time.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. They had time to take the cameras down. Okay, it is a fact that they did take up not carpet. I told y'all, Nipsey Hussle had the Marathon him Adams on no carpet, but they did have marble floors, and they did go in there and take that up. There is also damage to the barber shop. As I have stated, go back to TMZ. They will tell you we got the latter footage. There is footage that they are talking about in the transcript with 58 cameras. And they go through each angle from the alley, from the Fat Burger, who was the employees in the Fat Burger, who
but
the employees were in
the only video they don't have is the one from the gas station, and that's the most vital.
Sis, they do have Shell.
They have
Shell. They have that. Listen to me, y'all. They have 58 camera views. Okay, they have all the names of the Master Burger. There were not a lot of workers that day in the Marathon store. It was not. Okay, the barber shop. Okay, the gentleman who found out Nip, who really runs that, broke down. I told y'all they put in. He famous. He even says himself there wasn't really nothing going on in the barber shop, but there was damage done, which says in the transcript this was bigger than just Holder coming up shooting Nipsey. There was a confrontation that took place at 8:23 a.m. A judge, if that's not the time, the judge would not have allowed Holder. Okay, the grand jury would have been like, well, hold on now. Now they're telling me 2 p.m. They didn't listen to TMZ. They did not take the word of Entertainment One, all the local stations, Fox 11, all the ones that Cowboy. They didn't even mention the news with Cowboy's information. What they did ask Cowboy was this: tell us how many cameras are in the front of Marathon. How many cameras are in your storeroom with Marathon? Tell us how many cameras are towards the back of Marathon that shows the alley. How many cameras are there? And so that information had to be submitted by the family.
Denise, do you think Sam seen the actual footage? Because they stole. You don't think did he see the actual footage? Do you
Let me just say this. I don't want to say because of the mere fact Sam is not in the transcript. I can only go on what I saw. And that's why I said when this trial going to come out, it's going to make more sense than everybody. The media has their own way. And I keep telling y'all over and over, if you don't believe me, go call yourself. Call Terry Langston's attorney or go to her website. She has a man that saved the whole thing. Even go to Million Hits. He will tell you it's early in the morning, but we back over here because we heard now that somebody else got shot. They are, and what Million Hits said was they've already taken Nipsey to the hospital. So what I'm telling y'all is they're not lying. 8:23, the grandmama is not delusional. When we say that it wasn't in the morning, we are telling Nipsey Hussle's grandmother, you don't know what she's talking about. It was not what I'm telling her, and I don't want you to put that out there. Monique, I got a text message. I got a text message.
I know, but if you getting a text from the family telling you that, and not nobody else, I'ma rock with you. But I'm telling you, by the time they put this on the news here for us, you could see him being wheeled off to the ambulance, gone, and people are already gathering because that's a hot spot corner right there. It's staged out there on Slauson and Chris Rock. I just that's what I just tell y'all what's the transcript.
I think
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying my it ain't got nothing to do.
I just want to say these 2 points real quick. One thing I know for a fact, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty much factual on this shit right here. One thing we all know about police investigations, there are either 2 to 4 lead detectives. I am positive and we know the LAPD got the actual footage that TMZ. None of us have seen that actual footage that the actual LAPD has as evidence in this case. None of us have, but I'm sure that those lead detectives. I'm sure those lead detectives. Wait. I'm sure those lead detectives have talked to Black Sam. They have talked to his mama. They have talked to his daddy. His Grammy was probably present. They have let that family know. Listen, we have the footage that the public has not seen. I'm not saying that Black Sam has seen it, and he might have been called to the station on a low-key early morning, late night, afternoon, where they show him and the family exactly what they have, how this case is going to proceed. It's older. They have seen that. And another key thing I want to say about this too, we keep talking about Tanisha, this and that. All of that shit that she's saying about she called Nipsey 30 minutes before or this and that, she was in the truck, all of that shit can be proven. They don't even need Nipsey Hussle's phone. All they got to do all they have to do is put a subpoena up to Verizon, Metro, whoever, AT&T, whoever he was with.
That is what they do.
They're going to subpoena those phone records. We're going to see exactly who called him 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours earlier, who called him the night before. All of that shit is documented in them phone records. They don't need that physical phone. That shit's a big-ass printout that come from them phone companies. They know exactly what happened. So like you said, Mr. Lee, if she's lying, then that's on her and that's on her and God. Because one thing I know about her, she probably is just, I'm going to say she's clout chasing, but she probably clearly did not like Lauren. She definitely probably had a problem with Nipsey. That's my baby daddy. Baby daddies and baby mamas, they go through shit all the time. So she probably was like, fuck this nigga. But deep down, she probably was hurting the motherfucker that he got killed. But at the same time, I can't explain reactions like free my homie Eric Holder, he didn't do what he did. All of this type of shit. But see, that's how the 6-0s, they run in different cliques, my nigga. Like a gang of tiny loafs that fuck with Kitty Cuz. They don't fuck with Nip, and they didn't fuck with Nip. He got his own set of 6-0 homies that right.
Go ahead. I got a question, man. I got a question for you, bro. Now, with this Kitty Cuz, Eric Holder, can we get some documentation, some type of fact or anything that this dude had a problem with Nipsey? Because I'm not finding.
That's what I'm trying to find.
I want you ain't gonna be able to find that, my nigga.
Hey, brother, hold on, man. I'm with you, bro. I'm riding with you, man. I'm riding with you. See,
no doubt.
I can give you the best advice. If you get a plane ticket and fly into LA and go deep in the hood over there and ask them.
But look, you can't even you not gonna get your ass going over there.
You get your ass smoked.
You will.
You get your ass smoked over that motherfucker. Hell no. I almost got smoked on Slauson. Hell, fuck no. I would not advise y'all. Goddamn it.
I wanted to answer your question. I wanted to answer his question because one thing I wanted to say to you, my brother, my nigga, this is what I wanted to say. Like I said earlier on in the call, man, it's been a gang of incidents where him and Nipsey have ran into each other at the liquor store, at hood functions, at little barbecues where they don't have words and shit. You ain't finna find none of that shit on the media. You ain't finna find somebody like, I got Eric Holder, I got Steve Cuz and Nipsey getting into it at a barbecue.
Hey, Lee, I get what Afghanistan's saying because all the people that know Nipsey, what they keep saying, Nipsey didn't even know this dude. All of them saying the same shit. All of them. Nipsey didn't even know this dude.
He knew him. He asked Rimpaul, is that his Cuz? And Rimpaul said, yeah. And when you look at the transcript, but when you read the detective, and that's what I want to ask y'all when y'all think about the time, right? So, what time or what part did you all see the detective with all the play cards that were in the store, the barbershop, the sidewalk, the outside, out on the street, in the alley, the yellow play cards? When did you see that, and at what time did you see photographs of those images that they showed to the media?
I don't have. You
want me to answer?
Go ahead, Queen.
I'll speak up first. There's a video that they probably only showed in LA that didn't go out to the rest of y'all. And that was like almost like a TMZ video that had everything. That video gone. You don't even see it no more. You can't even find it.
It's the same with the girls in the shop. They had the same with the girls in the shop when that one didn't get like this is washed away.
Hey, but
this is what the police do when they come. When they come, you still got witnesses that's left on the scene, and they taped it off, and all the witnesses are there. They take everybody's cell phones and make you come to the police station and get them. And if you don't know no better, you would give it to them with your password.
Miss Monique, let me say this. That's what I'm getting at is that Matthew Williams, who was the prosecutor of the case, he walked off the case because the DA is denying all this important evidence, all the Snapchat videos, all those videos from different places and all that. They are denying all the evidence into the courtroom. So my thing is this: you didn't release that form, Mr. Neef. What's the name of that form where you got to fill out saying why you denied the evidence, and then where is the evidence at? Because you're supposed
I couldn't have summed up what I'm trying to say any better, because that's why I keep saying I'm only going with the transcript, because nothing else is being used in this trial. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I can only go on what they're showing us in those transcripts, which I just told y'all I'm worried about.
Okay. But Ms. Denise, and I want to talk about what Afghan just said. You got to understand first of all, the prosecution is going to have to give the defense everything they have. That's part of the discovery.
They don't.
Am I wrong, Denise? That's part of the discovery. That's part of the discovery, though.
That's what they're fighting over now. So we keep putting the focus on Holder, and at this point, it's not about Holder. You have the prosecution and the defense still fighting. Even though the judge done sit up here and declined his black tail from getting any reduction of bail or even getting bail, the next hearing, he's bringing something back about bail. This, again, is the strategy that they're using to keep this mess going longer than it should. And
but what is their purpose? That's what I don't understand. What they gonna get out of holding this shit longer?
Over discovery, because Holder is saying it go way up the chain. It go way up the chain. Yes, see, I let Monique go up the chain to the politics, because he's supposed to have a meeting with the police the next day. Ironically, he get murdered. Well, it wasn't a meeting with. He was supposed to meet with the city council attorney. It was not LAPD, and they corrected that. What I'm saying is, listening to the actual the other day, listening to Holder's hearing. The battle is. Let's put Holder out the way. As I stated, the battle right now is what Afghanistan said: discovery, because the prosecution is saying this. Holder is saying what you got ain't true. You don't have all the evidence there, and he's still saying there's more people that helped him do this. So the battle the other day, because all I want to talk about today is the law and the transcript. I'm gonna let all of y'all teach me direct, right? Because I'm humble like that. But what I'm telling you is what I heard. And the battle is over discovery. The defense feels like the prosecution has not turned over everything that they're going to use for trial. The prosecution tells the judge, well, yes, we have. He said there's testimony in other film by other witnesses that y'all didn't call into the grand jury. That's what I'm telling y'all. This has become a mess.
But we saw that in the OJ case. We saw that in the OJ case when Johnny Cochran came back, and they was like, well, we got a bombshell that we got tape of Mark Furman saying our nigga about.
Hey, Lee, take us off speaker before we can hear you clearly.
Okay, one sec.
Mark Furman was messing with Nicole Brown. Mark Furman
that's a fact.
Nicole Brown.
That's I didn't even know that.
Hey, and OJ got the fuck off, didn't
he? Nicole Brown.
Yeah, look. Wait. I don't want to get. Only reason why I brought that OJ thing up is because of the discovery. Because you see what happened when Johnny Cochran and them came up and was like, "Yo, Your Honor, this morning we got something that we're gonna be bringing to the trial of this and that. It's something that we've been holding in the cut." You see how Marshall Clark and it was like, "Wait a minute, y'all motherfuckers can't be bringing no shit up in the middle of no goddamn case. This was all supposed to be discussed in discovery. It's discussed in discovery." You see that Judge Ito he sanctioned Johnny Cochran and Mark Shapiro and them for not giving that evidence to the prosecution in a case like that, because you are absolutely supposed supposed to do that. You supposed to do it. Now, like Mr. Nick was saying, they battling over that, but eventually, whatever that prosecution has, they're gonna have to give that over to the defense because they have to dispute what the prosecution is trying to show. They have to dispute everything.
Lee, let me say this, bro. I gotta say this, man. That's how they get black people, man. Yeah, this is how they've been effing us over for years. They're not turning in all the.
I don't.
Because
you right.
Was playing fair. The Biggie's killers would be arrested. Nicole Brown killers would be arrested.
Oh no, Nicole Brown was over her girlfriend. They had got a kilo of cocaine.
I was wondering that.
And they came back looking for Faye Resnick, but she wasn't there. She was staying the night over there. She had been staying there, and the guy, the waiter that bought the glasses to her that she left at the restaurant, he was gay. And she went both ways every now and then. And she was letting him drive O.J. car that he left for her and the baby's milk. And he just happened to come at the wrong time. But his daddy's suing O.J. for everything. His daddy hadn't spoken to him for years because he was gay.
OJ didn't do that murder. OJ didn't do that murder.
He didn't do that.
But OJ definitely brought his dumb ass back over there after he has to go over there and do that shit. There's no way in the world you can explain OJ, the big ass size 13 Bruno Mali. He's been walking through that blood and he got the same bloody print in his house.
Lee, check this out. Afghanistan. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask you and Denise a question.
Yes,
y'all said this motherfucker said in the transcript that somebody else was helping him do this.
He said that. Now let me say this though. Now the grand jury is only the witnesses, right? And so what Afghanistan, I think Lee asked me the same question. It's not so much that they call it a form; it's an exhibit. And here's the issue that I have listening and asking that I'm not hearing in these hearings, right? First of all, if we want to convict Holder, they have the right to get testimony. That can be officers, teachers, child care providers, everybody that works over there in the dirt, like Monique and them talking about the time frame and how the heat, what time, when you put your coat on, when you don't put your coat on, right? All of them people should have been interviewed and entered into evidence as a testimony to support the fact that it was just Holder. Because right now, that's all the prosecution. Remember I normally tell y'all, one means more defendants. Okay, well, in this case here, what they told me when I asked, after the case, I asked, they was like, well, it's one defendant for him with this case. And I was like, well, what you mean by this case? They was like, this case only. So I said, you're telling me there are other cases? And they was like, well, could be. Okay, so other cases, I'm still waiting to hear that when they go back. But the other thing is photographs, damaged property, voicemails, all of that stuff is supposed to be given. And Holder's team, okay, is saying that they don't have all of this stuff at the prosecution. But again, y'all think about it. Holder done fired for attorneys. I'm telling y'all, I don't trust his daddy. His daddy was for the government.
Those are salt taxes.
Miss Denise, can I say something to you, Queen Denise, my sister?
Go ahead, Queen.
You see what was his name that was on the OJ case for the prosecution and he was crying? What was his name? Christopher Darden. How the fuck he end up being on this motherfucking case right here?
That's what I'm saying.
Eric Holder ain't firing them people. Them people don't want to come and represent him because it's bigger than what the normal. I'm not trying to put nobody down, so I got to learn my words because y'all know I
you doing it fine, Queen.
And I call it fine. You like if you're not able to think out of the box, if you're not able to think out of the box, and I'm an out of the box thinker all the time.
problem.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm getting these phone calls back right. Hold on.
I heard you, Hood Talk.
I'm trying to get you in here, Fred. No, hang up and call right back. Hang up and call right back.
Okay. I got you.
Justification. Now, Christopher Dart.
I heard he said he was getting death threats.
Wait, let him finish. Wait, hold on. Wait, let's say this. You cannot walk away from a case just because you're getting death threats. This was the man who tried to prosecute O.J. Simpson. You know how many death threats he was probably getting? That wasn't the case. The case,
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You could walk away. You could walk away from this case if you could prove that you are not defending the right person, and that's how Christopher Darden was able to walk away from.
Oh
this
wow!
Case. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep the time. Because it's like this. Doing investigative work, you got to break down every piece of information. That's why when my first round calling in, I told y'all this is going to take us 2 years to even get a clue of what really happened.
And it been 2.
You know what I'm saying?
What you say?
I'm just speaking to you from suing the police. I'm just speaking to you from suing the police department. A little old black country lady like myself, through the police department that don't never like to fuck, only like to fuck up black people. Don't want
this is
shit. And I got something. And I promise you, every time the police was pulling me over all the time to get my truck. And
let me ask y'all this though: are they going to intimidate the witness? Because one of the things
they already started.
Yes, and they already started too, because the judge told the prosecution and defense that what I need are not people who said somebody said. I want people that saw the crime happen. And so what I'm trying to figure out is. Well, they don't say, we'll never know the witnesses until trial.
But Queen,
they are
you got witnesses that saw everything go down for real. They took cover, they hid.
But that's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm
saying. Y'all talk one at a time, please. They say they can't hear y'all in the chat.
Can I say this to you? Can I say this to you? Because I'm just speaking to you how this shit really work over here. Every state is different. Every city is different. LA, New York, Chicago, and I also believe Miami, Florida a little bit, but I know for sure LA, New York, Chicago got the most crookedest motherfucking police in the world.
Yeah, and we got them here too.
Here.
Yeah.
They still here.
I don't think we bad as LA though. We ain't bad as LA. We ain't bad as LA.
I know you understand what
the police out here, they look at the Nipsey Hussle case like, damn, I'm surprised it took that long. You know what I mean? For him to get killed.
Right here.
I can believe that.
Like that.
And so that's what my question is for those that.
And now they mad because now they like, I'm gonna tell you what they call us. Now them porch nigga monkeys is out here trying to keep an investigation going. And we want this shit to shut down.
Yeah.
Let me get to that. This channel right here that we all on and we give love to our king right here. He keeping the light on. We don't care about paying the election bill. We're gonna leave all the lights on. We ain't gonna shut them off for nothing.
Come on now. Come on now.
Miss Denise made a great point. Miss Denise made a great point in going through something about the witnesses. Because like I said earlier, that YouTube video, whoever that little shorty was that was in that beauty shop with her homegirls, and she was like, oh my God, I'm scared. And her homegirls, you can hear them in the background like, what the fuck going on? I said, what's happening? And the homegirls say, lock the door. And then you hear the other girls in the background like, girl, she's like, bitch, I'm scared to go out there. I'm scared to go out there. And then you hear one girl in who got her phone going. She say, don't worry, he's gone. She was like, who? She was like, Shitty Cuz did that. And you heard her clearly say it. So clearly, and like the next day, that video went viral. But that shit got wiped off of YouTube, and you can't find that shit nowhere. That's why I was thinking
and it's the other guy. This other guy that was in there. I remember the other guy that was inside the store and he panned in on Nip. Well, somehow he ended up out there talking as well. And as they talking about, only part of his conversation is still on YouTube. And that's where I'm saying that he got snapped, trust me, from law enforcement because he was in the store at first. And he stated that the woman, she didn't show herself, and she was like, so in his parking lot, and he was like, yeah. He was like, she said, so they had him out there all that time, and he said, yep. And so if that wasn't his death, then they were saying that Nip was outside too long. What Cowboy said, he felt like Nip could come on in because he ain't never stayed out there that long. But that young man's testimony is in the grand jury that they kept him out in that parking lot all that time. So that's why I'm gonna have to wait to the next hearing to really hear. We ain't gonna never know what the prosecution really got. I just tell y'all they fighting. The defense is fighting. Oh my gosh, they fighting.
I'm gonna keep saying. I'm gonna follow the family. Hold on. I think the girls in that shop. I think whoever that girl was that was going live on her IG clearly. Like Ms. Vincent needs to saying, as far as these witnesses go that may testify, they may not think she go to trial. But I think that, like she said, they got to them too. Whoever that girl was on there live on that IG, one time they got to her and was like, "Look, we know who you are. We know you posted that IG post because it's easy to find an IG thumbnail. It's easy to find out who the fuck was on their phone live streaming that shit from a YouTube video. And the thing is, off of her IG, they can know her identity. They can know. They can subpoena Instagram. That's why I say that they don't talk to her and they was like, listen, you motherfucker, now maybe not the other girls in there, but you specifically who was live streaming and you said out shitty cuz is gone, he shot Nip, you are getting ready to tell us what you saw. That's a material witness right there. And that's why I think that video, you can't even find that video nowhere no more, my nigga, because all of them girls in that shop.
It's going through so many videos that I'm just wondering what all these videos are going through.
Hey, what you saying, bro, is true because I had saved a video of that video that was on YouTube where Nipsey was laying on the ground and it was by the black car. Yeah. That shit got snatched off my own personal computer. It turned to a
hell no. Oh,
I know they did. I know they did.
Beginning in 2019, Hood, no lie. Some people that I followed before I followed you that had that footage, they lost that channel, and they footage they said they came back and didn't know why their videos were being erased. And I'm gonna tell you, I have a question. They're one of them on YouTube. They took their stuff down.
You know it's something more to this shit, because this dude ran straight to the police after he did that. I ain't never hear no gangster run straight to the goddamn police. This nigga ain't gonna get a sandwich. This nigga ain't gonna get a sandwich, get no goddamn long sleeve. At least we'll usually go get something to eat and put on some clothes, them winter clothes, because you know it's gonna be colder than the motherfucker in that bitch. How the fuck this nigga ran straight to the police?
When he went to that hotel.
No, I may be wrong. I may be wrong, T. No, he didn't. It took them like a day or two to pick them up.
Yeah,
it took them
was a day or two. Damn, it seemed like the same goddamn day.
He was with old girls. No, it was like
you talking about the day he turned himself in.
Well, she the key. She the key to the shit. She know everything. She is the key to this whole shit.
Got him in tour.
She finished.
What you say? Hold on, y'all. Afghanistan trying to say something. Go ahead, Queen.
Let me just say this quick. I'm just going to say this and I'm going to hang up.
But hold on, before you say that, before you hang up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not a king. I'm just Darian, baby.
Nigga, you a king, nigga. Come on now. Accept it. She don't do that, you accept it. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm giving you respect.
Come on.
If you want me to,
ain't nothing but kings and queens on this motherfucker.
I know,
kings
but if
and
you
queens.
want me to be your
straight up.
I got him, King Brotherhood. Don't worry about it. If you want me to be your baby, and send some money to my brother Cash App right there, because I get $100 for you calling me baby. You want to be a baby?
No.
He better tell me he got that $100 on the cash app.
I'm telling you, nigga, we out. Hey, listen.
I can't figure out how to get in.
Hey, Afghanistan, we out of slavery, nigga. Except being a goddamn king, goddamn it. We out of slavery. You a king now, nigga. You're a goddamn king. Shit.
If you don't want to be a king, then I kick some real knowledge to you. I understand kings and queens have won their kinship and their castles and all that by killing people and taking people under. I'll call you an emperor, and I'll be an empress. Those are the people that's born into what they get and they work for.
There
so I'll change the narrative. All right, emperor. Come on, baby.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
All that footage y'all talking about, man, I got it all, bro. I got all this stuff on.
Well, you better check them out.
I got the hard drives with all that stuff on.
They coming to get that motherfucker.
Nigga, don't be mad at me. I'm breaking down. It's serious like that. You better breaking your motherfucking house.
I tell you.
You better put all that shit on a memory stick to your PlayStation or something, my nigga. You got a PlayStation in the house?
Got it on. That's what it got it on.
Oh, okay. You better put that stuff.
But we gonna. Hey, listen. If you take it ain't no. We gonna put this out there. Ain't no need to break an Afghanistan house because he got 40 more copies. He sent to everybody. Goddamn it! So you might as well just leave that one alone. Because if you touch that one, all of them gonna come out. If you touch that, all that gonna come out. But go ahead, Afghanistan.
It's key what Afghan said, though. It's key what Afghan said about how they deleted his personal shit off his own hard drive.
That was BJ. I think BJ said that. That was
BJ.
Yeah, that was BJ.
That says a lot.
Right there. That's little Afghanistan because he sound just
like, hey, even you had to see that shit.
They do, and that's why I can't never tell the difference.
I didn't know.
They do. But what you were saying, Afghanistan? Go ahead.
Yo, his name is AJ. Afghanistan too. Bro, check this out.
All right.
But check this out.
They telling you in the chat. Stop talking about that. They telling you in the chat. A lot of people they saying meaning they saying share it secretly. I'm not trying to. I'm telling you, this CIA and this government shit is real. They kill all of them that stand up.
And guess what? I work with all of them. Yeah, I say that shit.
He damn sure over there. He damn sure over there. You run up there. I can imagine it. Hey, I can imagine that artillery you got in your motherfucking house, Afghanistan. You got shit all. This nigga came home with grenades and every goddamn thing. So leave this nigga alone for real before he blow up the world. Now what you were saying?
But what I was saying from day one, man, I've been screen recording everything, bro, because it's all disappearing. Like, you remember when all those people was outside and they was all saying that it happened in the barbershop in the morning? All that stuff, man. Like we gotta pay attention to all that, man. Everything that everybody says, man, we gotta pay attention to it. Don't leave nothing out. You know what I'm saying? But my main thing I'm concentrating on is this dude Eric Holder a real person? Because we don't know nothing about this dude, man. Everybody keep on saying that he a shooter and he's snitch. Where's
no, we do in LA. No, we do in LA. It's real.
Nah,
it's real. It's just they don't want you to find it.
Monique,
yes, sir.
What you think I've been doing for 2 years, Monique? Like, hold on, wait. I got to I mean this for all due respect. You keep on saying that. You keep on saying that this is L.A. This is L.A. Y'all don't know L.A. politics. Queen. If I could go to Afghanistan, right, and talk to some people who can't even speak English, you know what I'm saying, who want to kill me, you think I can't go to
I got an answer for you. I got an answer for you, baby. I got an answer for you because I come from military family, Navy, Marines, Army, Air Force. I was going to the Air Force to be a pilot. That's how smart and high I scored. Let me tell you this. It don't make no sense to send our black kings and queens over to fight in other people's countries who ain't fucking with us, and y'all come back and you ain't got no medical insurance. You ain't got a fucking house to stay in. and you ain't got a car to buy if you didn't do your shit right. But that stipend that they give you, that $800 a month and that $1,200 they give to your wife while your ass over there risking your life, now talk to me. It's the same thing in the judicial system. And that's just how I get down.
But
now talk to me.
But first,
when you came home from over in Afghanistan.
But if you want to talk about that, look,
I do want to talk.
But they not a hustler. Like they don't know how to make.
All right, well then tell me one of them Desert Eagles with a soap on it.
We ain't talking about that right now.
You said you was a hustler.
Let's get back to the topic, y'all. Let's get back to the topic. Let's get back to the topic, y'all. Let's get back to the topic.
I'm gonna be banned.
Hold on, hey y'all, hold on. Let Denise ask you something.
Monique, hold on.
Let's clear this. Let's clear this.
I'm gonna get banned.
Monique, how far is?
Nah, you ain't gonna get banned. You ain't gonna get banned.
Hold on.
Everybody have, we ain't gonna get banned.
Hold on. I got a question.
We're gonna smooth this out.
Queen.
Go ahead, Denise.
Yes, my queen.
The queen. Crown the crown
yes,
with a lot of beautiful diamonds and royals on that crown.
Come on.
Hey,
I got right
how far is Bellflower from Hyde Park?
About 30 minutes.
30. No, it's not even that. It's not even
depending
that.
I would say depending on the freeway though. So if you take the street.
No.
So if you're in Hyde Park, you're not in Bellflower.
I tell you my house is like about 18 miles away. It's like about 18 miles away.
It ain't that far. That shit is not far at all.
Hey, hold on, y'all talk one at a time now.
They said in the transcript, well, not in the transcript, they're saying that Holder, the police said they found Holder in Hyde Park. I thought they found him in Bellflower. So I was
Bellflower.
The difference.
They found him in Bellflower.
The media said Bellflower.
It's the Torrance. It's really like unincorporated part of Torrance. That's what it is. It's an unincorporated part of Torrance, California. That's where that mental hospital is actually at. It's in Torrance, my nigga. For real.
You wrong, King, but Torrance is going south. Bellflower is headed east. You're going to go past Downey. It's Bellflower, Downey. You're going to be straight on the 105 and you can get off. You can get off at Garfield.
The sheriff's department is the ones who arrested him, right? The sheriff's department put him in custody.
LAPD, that's 77 Division right there.
Hell no. Hold on real
Well,
quick
they
now.
changed him. He went from
you mean when they kicked him up?
Yeah, no.
All right. Let me tell you this.
Hey, one at a time, because y'all jumbling up and the goddamn chats keep saying they can't hear y'all.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm being real serious with you, because I didn't dealt with both ends of the spectrum. Because I ain't all good because I'm country, and can't nobody treat me no fucking type of way. The LAPD and the sheriffs don't like each other. They like Crips and Bloods to each other. You better catch that nigga before he crossed that border right there. Before you try to arrest him, they will fight you.
Is that why one cop took him out of the mental institute or whatever out that door, and then they got in the street somehow, and then he went from one cop car to the other cop car? I saw that picture. So what's that about?
Probably so.
Okay.
Because you know why? Because the LA County Sheriff was the ones who initially put him in custody. LAPD got the word. We got this nigga in custody right now. They came over and they remanded custody to the LAPD because it's an LAPD case, not a LA County Sheriff case. I was wrong about the Bellflower Torrance situation. Had my southeast northwest a little bit off on that one. But the thing is that's good too. That's good because that's why I said when you talk about the Bellflower area, that's Sheriff's Department. That if you notice. They jumped out. You saw when they had him when they had him in custody. Them niggas don't look nothing like LAPD officers. LA County Sheriff and LAPD, they look totally different. Their uniform.
Yeah, they did. They look undercover.
Yeah.
How far is the
Sheriffs wear brown and green. They bottom to green and they top to beige.
And do y'all know how far the hotel was? Do y'all know how far the hotel members? See, okay, in the transcript, she said that she claimed he paid for. He ain't paid for because, like I told everybody, he got evicted in April. His rent was 3 months behind. So we know she paid for that hotel. But I often wondered, did he have blood? Did he change his clothes? And I haven't read that they mentioned the hotel people as far as, because that's evident. because he came to that hotel after he killed Nip.
Now, the only blood he should have is on his shoes.
Yeah, if he's shooting like he's shooting, it should all flat out.
Let me say something. Hey, y'all, listen, let me say something real quick. Listen, y'all, in the chat, this is an opinionated platform, but if you come in this motherfucker talking about y'all need to shut up and all that shit there, it's zero tolerance, motherfucker. We getting you straight out of here. We ain't even gonna talk to you no more. You come in here and you're not being respectful, your ass is gone. I don't give a damn what it is, goddammit. We ain't finna plead with you, none of that shit no more. You gone. We ain't even finna answer you, goddammit. That's it. You gone. So you can have your opinion, but be respectful with it because this ain't nothing for nobody to be mad at each other. Goddamn it, that's all I want to say.
And we ain't mad, and we ain't mad on him.
I'm trying to tell you,
ain't none of us mad at each other either.
That's right. That's right. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like I said before, that's why we can't get nowhere as black people. Every time we having a conversation, it got to be an argument. Motherfucker just come right at, oh, bitch ass nigga, you don't know what you talking. Come on, man, just state your opinion. If I don't know what I'm talking about and you know more, motherfucker, then tell me something. Shit. But that show you a motherfucker that don't know what the fuck they even talking about because they'll tell you don't know what you talking about, but can't explain to you what it really is, motherfucker. Just stay out the chat. Just go on. Just take your ass on somewhere. For real. Go and find a job. Hey, listen. Every day before we come on up and start putting job search on my community timeline. So, nigga, anytime you get frustrated with hood, just go over to my community timeline and we gonna have job search, motherfucker, in every goddamn city. Now, shit.
Hey, look, but let me say something to you about that hood.
What'd you say, Lee?
You know you doing something right, my nigga, when you got trolls coming at you. Yeah. You know you doing something right. Yeah. You ain't married unless you got trolls. Yeah. You ain't married unless you got the... But see, hey, Lee, yes, but when I see the good troll, I tell them to call in. But when you go to all that disrespect, fuck them, fuck you, and bitch ass nigga and all that shit, you got to go. We ain't got time for that shit. Go on, cause no matter what we say to your dumb ass, it ain't gonna go through your head. We can see that. Cause you came in with the wrong attitude. But like I said, job search gonna be on the community timeline. Anytime you get frustrated with hood or it's guests, just go to the community guideline and you can find you a goddamn job. Something to do something with your damn time, man. That's it. Do something else with your goddamn time.
Now, I'm just saying this is for entertainment purposes only.
That's right.
It doesn't directly affect the opinion of Good Talk News, but it's just people talking, and we don't be no feedback. It's for entertainment purposes.
Everybody is entitled to their own opinion and their own views. Some people agree with me, some people disagree.
That's right.
I love to hear it because I listen to what they gotta say. I'm saying it's all about.
But that's how you learn. That's how you learn more in life. When you want to hear shit from one way, then you ain't gonna never learn shit. You got to hear from all sides and then come with your own conclusion.
That's right.
Hey, look, what the Bible say? You can't counsel by yourself. You can't counsel. You got to get a group of people counseling you. You can't make the decision.
Come on now.
That's what it said. It stays in the most.
Come on. That's what we are over here.
That's right.
And if you're feeling a little short, I can't even say it because I'm a comedian. It ain't no real house right. But what I was going to say, when I had y'all cracking up, but I can't say it. I can't. The country part just come out in me. I just get real.
Hey, Queen. And I want to say this too. We passionate people, so sometimes we will talk over each other, but we'll get it back right. Y'all just hold on for a second. When we notice we talking over each other, we'll calm it back down. But y'all got to work with us in that goddamn chat now. Shit, it ain't like we got a goddamn button in this motherfucker and can say you talk. It ain't shit like that. We got to, play it by ear.
We just know. But King Hood can't control the dial over there where he get all the calls in. So we gotta wait for him. You know when you go to the family cookout and you got people that won't let nobody else barbecue, but the meat is burning, and you like, the meat is burning. I've been waiting all day for the chicken and the ribs and the sausage. And they'll be like, it's okay. They'll be like a little burnt thing never heard.
Come on now, and this hood talk news, not goddamn perfect news, goddamn it ain't.
Shit. But look, I don't
don't drink, but go take you some vodka or some Xanax, because you that emotional and you that anxious. For us, this ain't the show for you. I'm
telling you. It ain't our fault your daddy wasn't in the household. Our daddy wasn't in our goddamn household, goddamn it. Shit, we know you need attention. But it's too late for a nigga to push you on the goddamn slide in the swings. It's too late. You want some attention. We can't do it. We don't have time. We don't have time.
You better learn how I taught my children. Kick your leg out, swing it back.
I'm telling you.
Kick it out, swing it back. You will get some height in a minute, and you'll be the best swinger on the swings right here. Got nobody pushing. Get your hands in the sand and walk backwards, then kick your legs out.
That's right.
Swing them back.
That's right.
Lean on that chain. Pull it on. Come on.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to always do what I say. I love you. And I appreciate you.
That's right.
I've never met you face to face in my life, but I know you over this phone, and you're always respectful to me.
That's
all
right.
my other kings and queens on here, or as I said from Mr. Afghanistan, all my emperors and my empress.
That's right.
We all are respectful to each other. We may get loud and overtalk each other, but we never leave this platform.
Come on now.
Without letting each other know that we're with each other.
That's right.
But what you're not going to do is keep coming up in this chat.
Come on now.
Come on.
I had to get them yesterday, Monique, because one of them got on my nerves, and I told her, don't take just because I say I'm saved, don't take my meekness for weakness, little girl, because you keep running your mouth in that chat. She got on my nerves a little bit. So, but the moderator got her, but she got on my nerves.
Yeah, them wrenches don't goddamn play now. They get them the fuck up out of there. But I had to put that seal. I got to put that seal of approval on that motherfucker to keep them out for good. Goddamn it, because I think my moderator on it could put them on timeout. I get their ass gone.
No,
you ain't coming back.
Block them. They block them.
Oh, they can block them too.
They don't play.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah. No. They try.
We got so much against us though. We got it to do that. We got so many fights. I just seen on JT page, that rapper JT page.
Right.
He posted up a guy, the white dude. I guess he's the those dudes that be in the middle of the forest, the little paramilitary.
Right.
the little click up.
Right.
He said to on the media. He said what's it called? BLM and the Polna and the other group. He said, y'all better be, y'all think last time we had an election, this time, if y'all get out here and riot, you better protect us. So he set it off as a threat. It's on social media and everything. But the thing is, we not worried about that. We need to start fighting with each other. We need to focus on these people that's still trying to get us out of here. Because I don't think Kamala Wilson come out here going to be next.
I know. But we got to start first just looking out for black people and don't feel ashamed just to look out for us.
Hey, come on.
We can't look out for everybody else first. We got to look out for us, and that's where I come from, where my ancestors built this country up, and you stole their land from them. And you ain't gave us nothing back. But you're giving it to everybody else right now. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're dealing with Nipsey.
Go
Let
ahead,
me say something real quick.
Yes,
I want to talk about the little young brother that got killed in Minnesota, because this is my thing. I clearly back in the day I've had interactions with the police, been to jail. It's never nothing. I'm talking about nowadays. I rarely have any interaction with the police.
Come on.
And when I look at that video. And when I look at that video, and when I see that little young nigga, and see you talked about this, and a couple of your OGs on here, some of the men callers have said this before about these young men out here not having no father. Because if you notice, why is this nigga? You a young man? You supposed to be holding on up. Wait. Let me just say this. Why is you on the phone with your mama during a police stop? There's really no reason for that. For me, if you're a little young nigga out there, you rolling, you riding around, pull out your license, see what it is. If you got warrants, if you know they might be looking for you, go to jail.
That's how I feel.
All these little niggas want to be.
Let me tell you what.
Niggas shooting back by the traffic warrant.
I'm gonna let y'all get it. I'm gonna let y'all get it off. My whole thing is this, like the homies are saying, like I'm saying, Nigga, all these young niggas, they running around with Tech 9s and mini Dracos and all this shit. Go to jail, nigga. Because most of them, 9 times out of 10, you waiting for a nigga like him. He has some warrants, he has some bullshit gun charges. Nigga, you might just do a year or two. They looking for you, so you going to go to jail eventually. Why would you risk losing your life? Nigga, I have been in so many handcuffs, it's ridiculous. My whole thing is this. The last thing I ever did was be like, man, the only thing I ever told them motherfuckers, even police, from North Carolina to motherfucking South to LA, I done told them motherfuckers sometimes, man, these motherfucking cuffs are too tight. I ain't never, they be like, okay, sir, because I always talk to them motherfuckers respectable. Even though I might not respect your ass, I always talk to y'all motherfuckers respectable so I can make it home, so I can get up.
That's right. That's right.
I'm not going to be and doing no shit with no motherfucking police that's got a 9mm off safety. I'm not wrestling with you. For me to get out this car,
I'm so glad you said that, King, because that is what people don't understand. That's what I was saying.
Come on.
Live to see another day, because guess what? If they falsely arrest you, they hit you, beat you. I don't want you to get beat. Guess what? The government, the federal, gives these state police officers millions of dollars, and so you can go back and sue the state and
get your money. And even if you got a shaky ass case, they gonna give your ass like $25,000 just to get the hell out their face.
They want that media
to get out their face. And 25 racks to a normal nigga's like, goddamn, I'm rich.
I'm trying to.
But look what your Black Lives Matter lady did. Whatever her name is, Mallory. She just went and bought a $1.3 million motherfucking house next to Tiger Woods. I give you something to do that, folks. And she ain't gave these parents no money off. That's what they money off of that. But that's how Sharks and Girlfriends. That's how Sharks and Girlfriends. That's the side shit.
That's fucked up.
That's the side shit.
She went about
I don't never no motherfucking move. Even when niggas was niggas was running around, I don't even disrespect them, but I ain't never been motherfucking followers.
But that's what I told you. But that's what I said. We rarely got any leaders that's really for us, and that's what I be saying. Like even look, no disrespect to Ice Cube, but that's what the fuck I was saying when everybody was talking about Ice Cube this, Ice Cube that. That's the shit. These niggas is really not with us. Niggas looking at what everybody looking for some type of attention. I don't give a fuck what it is. Everybody want their face in the goddamn place for goddamn something, man. I'm telling you, man. Name one that really stand by us. And I ain't saying I ain't even putting that on Ice Cube like that, but I'm just saying for example. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying they ain't got to stand next to us, because for me, my nigga, I always looked at whatever the motherfucking rapper is. Tupac, I don't even fucking be like that.
The ones that really stand for us, Lee, they dead. The ones that really fight, they dead. They dead.
And the thing is, the cops, like they were saying, the cops...
Even the government know that shit. Even the government know that shit. That's why they killed niggas like Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, motherfucker. They don't give a fuck about no Ice Cube. Remember Ice Cube used to be pay back some motherfucking nigga and all that type of shit. America's Most Wanted. What happened? They watered that shit down. Even Public Enemy, they ain't dead. None of these niggas ain't dead. But the people that they know that don't, like Tupac shooting at the police when he seen them whooping a fucking black man, they know these niggas ain't gonna fold. They know these niggas ain't gonna fold. They watch these niggas. They study these niggas. They know who gonna bend over. They know who gonna bend over and who ain't gonna bend over. They know Puffy gonna bend over. So we gotta take out everything around them, because they ain't gonna fold. But this nigga, come on now.
Although they were wrong.
One thing I know, I'm gonna let you get right on in. One thing I know is motherfucker, to this day, motherfucker, April 15, 2021, you would have never seen Tupac go to no motherfucking White House.
Hell
ever.
No.
I don't even know.
He probably told them to kiss his ass. That's what I'm saying. We keep following a lot of people that want to be motherfucking leaders, but at the end of the day, look what happened. They go buy a $1.5 million house, but they care about us though, right? They give a fuck about us. They give a fuck about us.
I'm saying.
I hope everybody knows.
I'm saying to Mr. Mallory, her and my son, they made over $90 million.
Oh, no.
God damn. During the pandemic.
Not saying we don't want them to have nothing, but look how they go about shit. Look how they going about it. What they done did for the community with that shit. What the fuck they did for the community?
I don't know about Tamika Mallory. I don't know.
Nah, they made that.
Queen.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, one at a time. Hold on, y'all. One at a time. One at a time, y'all. One at a time. The chat getting playing it again, y'all. One at a time.
Yeah, legal real quick. Now look, as far as Mallory, that's I do know. I said it. I know.
Hold on, Queen. You next, Queen.
Hold
you
on,
right
Queen,
Hold on, Queen.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. The George Floyd. Remember the guy I told y'all about? He's over the Black Lives Matter Carter in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he, y'all, made over $10 million for the George Floyd, like the protest. He sent people there to church. Y'all, and he stole that money. And now, he's under federal indictment. And it looks bad because you're saying Black Lives Matter, okay? And it's George Floyd who's on the whole trial is on right now. But he didn't do this trial. He did it prior to that trial. And Tamika Mallory is in Atlanta.
Hold on, y'all.
So
Let her finish.
This is shocking to me. This is shocking to hear about her.
Yeah.
It's not shocking to you now.
Really, I don't know much about it.
It's not shocking.
I have a platform.
Anybody that fell for Black Lives Matter was crazy than a motherfucker. I never
organization.
I'm talking about Black Lives Matter. To me, my niggas in the hood, my other shit. You would have never seen me out there doing all that protesting.
Right? Listen, y'all. Listen. This is
white people. As many black people as white people. Them white people damn near took over the Black Lives Matter. So what the fuck does that tell you? What does that tell you? The Mike Sean and Tamika Mallory made $90 million for George Soros.
Come on. Hey, listen. And that's the problem we keep having. That's the problem we keep having as black people. We talk all this shit, but who really gonna stand? Like what I kept saying to y'all, that one God, money. I don't give a fuck how pro-black these niggas is. That money get in play, is fuck all you niggas. Straight up. I'm up out of here. Like, hey, what Kanye West said, Bush said when he got out the oven, fuck you niggas, I'm out of here. God damn it, for real. And that's how any motherfuckers do. All these motherfucking niggas get a little bit of money, they like, fuck you niggas, I'm up out of here. So that's what I'm saying. When it come down to it, who really gonna ride for us, man? We look at these people because of who the fuck they is. Who really gonna ride for us?
From the most racist man I know, Soros. He is racist, his big fat self, but he racist. Why would you matter?
Can I say? Hey, I'm blaming them fucking lesbians. Them damn lesbians.
I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead, Queen. Go ahead, Queen. Let Queen say this.
I'm always picking knowledge. You talking about how racist Soros is? No, Kamala Harris that went from Kamala Harris that went from fucking the senator up in Sacramento.
I heard about
that man had a wife.
You talking about?
I think all of them. None of them is fudge because ain't shit changed yet. We sitting here. Why we the only people get manipulated? We get manipulated by every motherfucking black person that come up and says blow smoke up our goddamn ass. Not me. Goddamn it, I don't fall for none of that shit they talking. When we start seeing change, then that's when I believe these motherfuckers. Fuck a good talker. Fuck a good talker.
We should go around these niggas up.
Can I tell you, King, for me?
Come on.
They know that you can screw the black people in the church and when it comes to voting. And really, your politicians should not be in the church trying to recruit voters because church and state is separate.
Come on.
They made that clear when they sent the prayer out the church back in the 50s. If you don't know nothing about me, I know what I'm talking about. If I don't know nothing, I keep my motherfucking mouth shut. But I'm telling you what I know. But Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, they wrote up the bills to lock up all our black men. To break
she wrote the strikes and he wrote the crime bill. She wrote the three strikes and she killed niggas up.
President. And that's
not mine.
President.
Not mine.
So what?
I didn't vote for him.
I know. Wait, you ain't got to vote for him. You gonna get the same disrespect. What you think? All these.
I could care less. I just voted for Trump because I like what the nigga was doing. That's good. For one thing, when Trump was in office, For one thing, when Trump was in office, man, we had the lowest unemployment rate for black men and black women in over 25 years, and that's about.
Come on,
bro.
Wait.
Hold on, y'all. One at a time. Now. One at a time. Come on, somebody.
And every time I'm getting this. And every time.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish, Queen. Go ahead.
Every time.
Y'all, listen, y'all. Y'all ain't got to talk over each other. Everybody gonna get a chance to speak. Y'all know that. Just one at a time.
No, you cut out early. We know that. We know you leave early.
I just wanted to finish what I was saying.
I'm on mute.
I promise I'm gonna let y'all finish what y'all saying. Everybody, go ahead. Lee?
I just feel like people bash Trump and shit, and it was a bad move to bash Trump because once again you see what's happening when Trump was in office. We did not hear shit about that motherfucking border. We didn't, nigga, when Trump was in office, you didn't hear nothing about no 1,500 kids at the goddamn at the border every day. You didn't hear that shit. As soon as Biden got in, what did he do? He took all of that good shit that Trump did away. Them Mexicans got the word. Don't go to the United States because this motherfucker Trump ain't fucking around. He ain't letting us in there. What did Obama do? When he got up in that motherfucker, he vetoed. He wrote that motherfucking DACA Act. They love to let illegal immigrants come in here. And what the fuck did Biden do? Biden is basically just Obama talking to that nigga every day. You can guarantee that because he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing but implementing the same bullshit policy that President Obama had. President Obama, look, I just want to say this. When Trump was in office, his last year, the last year, the last 2 years, the situation at the border, the immigrants, that shit was at about a good 10-15%. Now that Biden took over, that shit at the border has increased to 85%. 5,000 illegal people.
Now y'all
Now, they coming over here with COVID. They coming over here with COVID. They coming over here with COVID.
Hold on.
Okay, good point, Lee. Go ahead, Denise.
Yeah, I'm not defending Biden. I'm not defending Trump or Obama. But let me start with Obama. Obama, go Google it if y'all don't believe it. He was the only president. He is the only president that actually kicked them out of our country. He has the highest total, of illegal immigrants. He did a thing. He told them, come out of hiding. He has the highest number of deporting anyone that was not legal in the United States. Not even Trump deported Obama. Now, hold on. As far as statistics, if you go to Trump's WhiteHouse.gov, it's archived now. Okay, yes, in the beginning, Donald Trump rode the wave of Barack Obama. When he left office, the unemployment rate was 4.6. Hold on. That lasts for 2 years. Because in government, just like George Bush, the reason Obama was able to bring those troops, because two of my uncles was one of them, because George Bush had already made arrangements in that country that in 2 years we will withdraw the troops. Obama got credit, but George Bush is who put that in contract. Same thing for Bill Clinton. So hold on. So what I'm getting at is the White House document.
But Obama sent them back in there, though.
Hold on.
Obama he sent them right back to fucking there.
Y'all arguing about president. I'm not.
No, I ain't arguing about nothing. I'm arguing about the conversation.
No,
Obama sent them right back in there.
That's true.
Did I interrupt y'all?
No.
Please. I done threw up for 3 days. I ain't lying. I ain't got no sympathy. Y'all better ask Amber. She'll tell you. My stomach I'm sick and I don't feel well. I come on here because I love it. Please, okay? Because my stomach is already kind of acting up.
We gotta be respectful, y'all. We gotta let everybody get it out. We gotta let everybody take.
I don't want to talk over everybody. What I'm getting at is one more point.
Queen Denise bases herself off of being factual, and I'm a ride with that. And I'm telling you, after
hold on,
you talking around the name, right back in there.
I have not answered.
Hold on. Let her finish, Queen.
I have not answered.
Then you can dive in.
Okay, thank you. So on the WhiteHouse.gov archive, because Lee was talking about the unemployment rate, the last 2 years for black, we had the highest unemployment rate in America. Black. The last 2 years of Trump. Google it. WhiteHouse.gov. Donald Trump archive. Or you can go to the unemployment rate website.
You'll get the answer, Lee. Hold on. Just let her finish.
I thought the same thing like everyone else. But when I went to look at the statistics of the year of him going out and the year before, we still had the highest unemployment rate. 2 years ago when he was in, we did not. Those last 2 years, those numbers began to grow. We had the
Lee, don't say nothing. Lee, don't say nothing. Let me handle this, Lee. Queen, don't say nothing. I'm listening, Queen.
Y'all are defending presidents. I'm not defending.
Oh, no. I'm saying go Google somebody. I'm defending somebody that gave a whole bunch of motherfuckers $20,000.
Yeah, see, y'all on the person. I'm only on the data. I'm on the data.
I know.
So let's talk about the data another day.
Okay.
Because until y'all see the data, we're not going to agree. Right? All right. So let's not talk about the data. Because I'm not talking about the man. I'm not talking about the black man and two white men or the black woman. I'm only dealing with the data. That's it. So we'll talk about the data another day.
Can I hit you with this right quick for the data? Every time people want to go in and review the data gives you what they want you to see and get you caught up in a narrative. That's just like the media. But I don't know about nobody else. I come from folklore tales.
I can't do that, sis. The Bible tells me to tell the truth, and the Bible tells me that what is backed up by 2 or 3 or more witnesses. So at the end of the day, the data is present and the data is real.
No, the Bible don't say nothing. No, stop. Everybody stop right quick. I just want a minute, and I'm going to get off. No.
Go ahead, Queen.
The Bible don't speak. The Bible don't speak about. If you want to talk to me on an educational level, because I know you're very educated, then I need you to talk to me about scrolls. Because that's what the Bible was wrote on, scrolls. That's what our ancestors wrote that stuff on. But I'm not here for that this morning. I'm just saying to you this morning, until we can get us right. We ain't color, baby. We black. Because you know what color for us is? Mulattoes. Everybody else want to be colored. 1 second, King.
Let her finish.
Everybody else want to be colored.
You next.
But I got two sons.
Appreciate you.
That I want them to grow up and love life and get bitches with big titties and all that and small pussy and make some good loving instead of fucking hood rap. So we can go back to Nipsey. That's that hood rap shit. Every time you fuck with a hood rat bitch or a no good nigga, they get your ass caught up. And you don't know because you being real and loving them. Yeah. They looking at you for what they can get out of it. And if it costs you your motherfucking life and they get to stay living and breathing, they don't give a fuck.
Hey, I just want to say this.
And that's what old girl is doing with Shitty Cuz. Because she done threw his ass up under the bus so she can get immunity. But she is wrong as he is. Because he wouldn't have got there if she wouldn't have drove him there.
But I think you're wrong on the women part. I think you're right because I think you're wrong.
What I'm wrong on the women part about?
Let him speak it out. Let him go. Let him go. Come on. Speak it, DJ.
The Bible speaks. It ain't the hood. It ain't all that. It's what type of women you're dealing with. Now, the Bible talk about the Jezebel woman. Is that what you talking about? That type of woman?
I don't know. If your mama was a Jezebel, then you're more likely to like a Jezebel.
Do you know what?
Wait. Hold on.
I'm just saying. What it was.
Hey, goddamn queen.
Hold on.
I thought we was being black today.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey, goddamn queen.
I love y'all.
We love you too, Denise. Hold on, y'all calm down. Who's talking?
No, I hung up today.
I hung up myself today.
Yes, because no, really. I do feel like I can't.
Right. We don't want your help to get bad.
And I feel like I can. And my heart is bad too.
Amber's in the chat.
Amber been having a whole lot
She know these last 3 days I've been throwing up hood. And so when I push on my diaphragm and keep talking, and I do feel like I need to throw up. This is not about anyone else but me. Right. So thank you, hood. Love you all.
We love you
Next
too.
Time,
we love you. That's right.
All
That's right. Man, y'all show Denise some love and that goddamn it, we want her to take care of herself now. Y'all show us some love, man. Y'all show us some love. But y'all go ahead and wrap it up. Y'all got some. I'm about to get up out of here too.
You gonna send me? I know.
I never been. Listen. I never. No. You been in here with me all day. You been in here with me all day. Yeah, you come on now. You know it ain't like that. Now I ain't gonna never ban you.
I've been working while I've been with you. I'm doing Zoom with my baby on the school, and I'm doing my job. But I'm just saying.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
You are what.
Let me take my last piece. Now, I was just saying that because, my mother, she's dead and gone right now, but my mother was a Christian, and she was living her life like a Christian.
Mute your phone, new caller. Mute your phone, new caller.
But the thing is, I was trying to say, because that would have helped that would have helped what you were saying, because it's the type of women you do deal with. You deal with a woman that's just trying to get something out of it. She's gonna do you like that. That's what I was just trying to get an understanding, because I haven't dealt with any hood rat females. They just all the females I like is the ones that's upstanding in college, doing something about themselves, doing something with themselves, and that's all I was surrounded with. So
we got a new call. We got a new call on it. Caller, who this is?
What's up, man? This Caesar, man.
Oh shit, Caesar, what's going on with you, my brother?
Hey, hood.
Nothing.
I'm gonna put some game on everybody right quick.
Go ahead.
And I learned everybody can learn something from the white man and what these people be doing. Now, how many people in this chat got insurance policy on their parents?
I got insurance policy myself.
This is what I'm talking about. I got my parents are successful. I got 2 insurance policy on my parents, and I got kids. Now, what they doing is some insurance policies that you have is dropping down wealth to the next generation. That's how these white people be doing this. When their parents die, they leaving their kids a whole bunch of money off their insurance. You got to start with this economical. It's all about money. The reason why black people are getting shot in these streets, we don't have no money and power. Every other race got allies to another country. Mexicans, I fuck with the Mexicans good. They go to Mexico, they take the money in the United States, go back to Mexico and build a castle. The same thing with the Germans, the Vietnamese, every other race can go back to that country. We can't. We don't have no power.
Come on now.
Ain't shit gonna stop, man. Everybody got to get in this money game and drop the money for their kids. They got to set their kids up.
Yeah.
We got to look out for the next generation. Our kids probably going through the same shit that we going through now, bro.
Yeah.
So we gotta get into this money.
Yeah. You're right. Man, anybody got anything to say on that?
I just want to say thanks for all the great conversations and everything. It's a great show today. I'm about to get to, and I know everybody is just all we really fighting for, man, is just to get some goddamn justice for Nip, man, just see this shit through.
Come on, Lee. That's right.
It's part of my goddamn life. I'm trying to see this shit all the way through, and I'm always riding for Nip till the day I die. Eric Cole is definitely gonna pay for whoever for what he did, and whoever else was involved in this, they gonna pay too, because God sees all and God knows all. So the bottom line is, everybody that's involved with taking that king, taking that Messiah away from us, is gonna pay. And like I said, I just wish the family, Black Sam, all of them peace. And I love the chat. I love you. God bless all my niggas.
That's right, man. Y'all show Lee some love in that goddamn chat. Y'all show him some goddamn love.
Hold it down, Lee.
Y'all show him some love. Who else we got with us? I think everybody else.
Thank you,
there you go. Oh man, I appreciate it. DJ Afghanistan, y'all. Y'all.
DJ.
Okay. BJ.
Hey,
all right.
Afghanistan on the line.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. I think the phone hung up. But he was.
He forgot to check in when he came home.
He forgot to check in.
He check in when he comes
he
back.
forgot to check in. Afghanistan, you better call Cecil, goddammit. He said you forgot to check in. Hey, Cecil, I appreciate you, bro, man. I love you, man, for real, man.
You too, man. Hey, man, you do a good thing, man.
Man.
Hey, bro, you doing your thing, big dog.
Appreciate
anytime
it, bro.
You come through Texas, anytime you come
you know I'm going to hit you up, goddammit. You already know that.
Real talk.
Appreciate that love, bro. All right.
You too,
man, y'all show Cecil some love in that goddamn chat. Who else we got?
Hey, let me say one.
Go ahead, BJ.
I'm gonna say one more thing. In the comment section, it say LAPD and sheriffs are dirty. You can't always believe their transcripts. They hated them, and I believe that because in the police department, they do have a chance to change everything.
They do.
They don't ever think they don't got a chance to do it.
They do. Hey, appreciate you, DJ, man. Y'all show BJ, I meant to say. Y'all show BJ some love in that goddamn chat, man. Y'all show him some love.
All right, y'all.
All right. Hey, man, it been a great show today. Look, Queen Monique, you would never get banned from the show. We just got to be, more respectful when it comes to talking, you know what I'm saying? Not saying nobody came on here and disrespected nobody, but we just got to be more respectful when it comes to talking. We got to learn how to let each other talk, finish the sentence, then dive in. We got to learn. We got to work on that better, y'all, because the thing is, everybody be having good things to say, and I be wanting, the people to hear y'all, man. They hear what y'all say. And what we doing is, you know what I'm saying, we showing motherfuckers that we can have conversations and get along and come to our own conclusion without anybody getting motherfucking mad, man. That's what this show about, man. I love Denise. I love Queen Monique. I love Amber. I love all y'all, man. Everybody in that goddamn chat that come here and support every goddamn day and standing strong for Hood Talk News, man. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I love all y'all, man. That's right. Everybody in that chat, all my moderators, everybody, clean, black, all y'all, man. Everybody, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Look, we just got to be more respectful, y'all. We just got to be more respectful. And I ain't talking about like nobody was disrespecting nobody. It's just talking over each other. That's all. We got to learn how to just, let each other get the whole sentence out and then dive in. We passionate people, and this type of talk, we've been waiting a long time to get it out. And now we got somewhere where we could come get it out, and sometimes it get overwhelming to everybody. Like, goddamn, I'm trying to get it out for Hood League, but I promise y'all, even if you don't get everything out, which you ain't gonna get everything out in one day, it's always gonna be tomorrow. And I never ban nobody, man. When y'all know one thing about Hood, I'm straightforward. The people that's banned, they know they motherfucking banned. It ain't no secretly banding over here. When I get rid of your ass, you gonna know you're gone. It ain't gonna be no secret. You know what I'm saying? But I try not to get rid of people because I try to understand every goddamn body. I want everybody to stay here, man. I want everybody to stay here, and I want to grow more. You know what I'm saying? We get everybody on our conversations, because we have some good conversations every goddamn day, man. So, hey, let's be more respectful, man. Let's love each other, because that's the key to all this shit, is loving each other, man. Regardless of anything that go on. Ain't nothing we talk about gonna change overnight. But one thing can change is the way we treat each other. We can love each other overnight, goddammit. We can love each other overnight. That shit don't take no long process. It's only complicated as you make it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'm up out of here. I love y'all, man.
HoodTalkNews.com. We on fire.